Oh, can I just say, I don't know why it is, but Monfor is probably the funniest name to me. Just because, only because it was such a meme to skip over 3, but we just kept not doing it. Because we were like, we could do better than this. And now Monfor is like the Avengers Endgame.
Oh yeah, because it's like it's been like there's been so many like things that have been after. It's one hell of a callback now.
All right, so DM was late. Is that what we're doing?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I guess that's another day. Curiosity's not coming back.
Bruh.
Hey.
The DM can't be late if the game never starts.
Brendan, if you never bring Curiosity back, I don't want to do this campaign anymore.
Oh, that's upsetting. Because
Why would you say that? Does that mean
Curiosity isn't the one that's gone. Oban is.
So
Right.
Oban's gone.
You know,
Oban. Wait, does this mean that Oban is currently gone?
So, Brendan,
I
I don't know if you're joking or not, and I'm genuinely getting upset about it because I just want the boy to come back.
Just let the story happen.
And whenever I joke about it, you're like, well, he's gone, so.
He's currently gone.
You know
Brendan!
you know where I saw Oban? City of Drakenheim, baby. Back in the.
He's currently on a mine vacation.
He's in entirely another campaign at the moment.
He's currently in a mind goblin. Guys, he's just currently in a mind goblin.
So, Finley.
So, okay.
Yeah,
Sultan, are you ready?
Basically,
Brendan.
Oban is currently facing off 100 Finley goblins inside Finley's head. That's literally all he's been doing, trying to survive.
Brendan, I know D&D. What's a mind goblin?
Shows how much you know about D&D.
Come on, Brendan. Yes, Saldo's ready. Fuck you.
All right, Rock, are you ready?
Up for that one.
I am very ready.
Max, are you ready? I mean, Finley, are you ready?
Yeah,
God,
I was gonna
fuck
say,
me.
get it fucking right. I'm not Maxwell anymore. I'm Finley.
I'm
Are you sure about
Fibbly.
that? Does
Yeah, I'm
Finley
ready.
even know who the fuck they are?
You know what? Maybe I'm just not in the right headspace.
Maxley.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Maybe. Okay, you know what? Maybe this will put me in the right headspace.
Where'd the music go?
Yeah, this will be great. I'm already feeling better. Last time on the Aces. Okay. You guys fought Suicide, and
One.
you killed Suicide.
Another win for the.
You guys did it. You ended Suicide.
This is epic.
This is
We did it because we ended suicide.
Don't suicide. Anyway,
Another day, another victory for the OGs.
another victory.
Another victory for the OGs, taking down the suicides.
Taking down the Suicide Squad. As you had killed Suicide, so funny thinking. As you had, you know what? I'm gonna say it like this: as you had
Freed Billy.
freed Billy, you had
Help, man.
exercised. That is a better word. Exercised Suicide. You had Saldo was the only one who saw it, but there was a child with a noose around his neck that was like tight around his neck.
Talk real fast.
The child had basically went on to say to you, Saldo, it's like, oh, I guess I lost. Well, does this mean am I gonna disappear? Do I get to see everyone else at the orphanage? And you were like, yeah, you're gonna do great. Your beard,
No, I
holding your
specifically,
tears.
I specifically said, I'll send him your way.
Yeah, I'll send him your way.
In a nicer,
As you
non-threatening way than that.
as you just kick a kid. You
I kicked a
punched a kid.
suicide. I killed a suicidal kid.
anyway. You had got a few last words. Nala.
Do not scream at her, you sick fuck.
I have no room to talk.
What do you mean?
Sorry, I will
My door is
respond.
wide open. She is standing right at the edge, just yelling at me.
She's talking
I was
to
gonna
you.
say something.
And I told
Hey, do you want
I
to
told her countless times. What do you want?
Hey, I'm gonna be running out for groceries. Do you need anything? Nala!
How am
Well,
I
I'm
one
here.
to talk?
I was gonna respond to that, but when you said, "What do you mean?" You sounded like the Christmas is just a week away, girl.
Who?
I don't know who that is.
Christmas in a week.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Moving on.
I'll never know the
You-
answer to that question.
Moving
you
on.
guys had gotten the death records, to which you had also grabbed the children's book, Eva,
Yeah.
and you had learned that this death records has been filled out every single time there has been a monthly meeting, and like every month around different times there's just at least 20 corpses taken from this city.
Mhm.
From where they are taken, you have no idea. You can make judgments, but you do know that royal soldiers from the rebellions, what the rebellion has said, royal soldiers have come in and come out, but they don't seem to be carrying anything with them whenever they leave.
Except a lot
But-
of trauma.
A lot of trauma. You guys had-
Spooky ghosts.
You guys had left. You had learned from Doremi when you were leaving that the entirety of the city of Necropolis is surrounded by basically a barrier of like death and spirits stay within this city and they cannot leave.
Assuming that they're probably leaving the souls here to harvest them. For what purpose? For what purpose? We don't know yet.
You had left to go to your next destination. Along the way, Finley, you kept getting this like almost radio frequency just screeching in your ears to the point of where you finally found out it was that children's book, and you were like, fucking stop it! And you like grabbed it after like you were holding your ears to how loud it was when it was close to you. You had like held out your hand to like grab it. It had floated to your other hand. No, your other hand had yanked and grabbed it, and there was just this almost like pulse like tear between the pages, and you had taken out this. It almost looks like Artorok's gems, but more. It's not as finely tuned. It's more archaic and like less refined. And it had the symbol for necromancy in it, and it was like this almost like sky bluish, baby bluish with hints of black to it. You know what? I know somebody made an equation to it. It's kind of like what Geto eats in Jujutsu Kaisen, the color, the orbs.
Yeah. the giant oversized pills that he
Yeah, big boy pills.
unnecessary.
It's this one. It's this one.
Yeah, the pills.
It's literally like that one episode of like SpongeBob where like Mr. Krabs was like worried about getting old, and Pearl was like, "Okay, Daddy decides to take your pill," and literally it's bigger than her head.
I hate the pill.
Hate the pill.
Take the pill.
But you guys had basically saw a full documentary of Carrion. After Finley had held this crystal for a minute, the symbol on Finley's hand began to like burn through their glove, and Finley, all you heard, you were actually no, everyone heard it. Everyone heard reveal the past to me, or something along those lines, and you had watched basically a documentary of Carrion's life from when he was like a pre-teen, probably a little younger. It was hard to tell. And along with a few others. Him just hanging out with a bunch of these like other kids. Till you got to the end when you had just this pitch black voice in your head, as you basically just heard from the doctor. Names I must remember. You know this person, Dr. Kari Boiciana, the royal advisor and scientist. She basically went on to say that after the event of awakening, what this whole experiment on him was, both his arms and legs and most of his organs had exploded out of his body. She equated it to the amount of stress of losing his younger sister. And she basically went on to say, like, I'll probably have to, like, tell everyone he's fine, but you know what? I'm going to take this time to finally actually work on a true corpse that seems to be emanating the magic that I infused to it still. And her last words about this were, I'm sure he'll still make a wonderful host. And that is where that ended.
Quick
And
question.
what's up?
Because we saw like that. We saw the memories, and we saw Lynx as Glenn named. Could we tell whether or not, like, did that look like a younger Eva?
I would say it's a little hard to tell. Eva has black hair, and it's like cut a certain way.
And it's like old
this little girl had pure white hair, all the way down to her ankles, and she did have those crimson red eyes, the same as Carrion, and the same as Eva now. But she was very young. If you looked at them side by side, maybe you could get a better tip, but it's kind of hard to tell from just a glance and basically like a glancing memory.
Yeah, no worries. I just wanted to ask.
Right. But it eventually ended, and you guys made your own peace of mind with it and decided that you need to find more of these. Because if Carrion had one, they all had one. And it seems that this demon that is within Finley has some kind of affinity with them.
Some kind of love.
Unfortunately, Finley can't seem to get in real contact with them right now, but it seems that they're reacting to these. So
He's like, I'm gonna go use this on Astrid.
you immediately headed for Enchantlick.
Finley's Itadori confirmed.
Oh my god, Finley basically is. No, Finley, they were talking about something else.
Oh, but Finley's also kind of
What is this?
Yeah.
No. This.
Missing a leg.
might be better.
God damn it. Sorry. They're watching How to Train Your Dragon right behind me. It's taking
Nice.
everything in my power to not turn around.
I've never seen How to Train Your Dragon.
You guys? Yeah, no, he hasn't.
I have. That's
How
one thing
dare you?
That's one thing on the list to watch, like together, like for all of us.
Anyways, go ahead, Brendan.
You guys, come around the cusp of basically a sign being like, "This is Enchantlick," and you guys definitely saw like the structures in the distance before even coming here. Seems that every building, this city is not massive. It's probably pretty hard to call a city, but it's quite tall. And that would probably make sense considering you see nothing but fairies flying everywhere.
Whoa.
You see like thousands of fairies just flying all around this mountainous area where every building is basically a tower. You
Wow,
see
how
what looks like multiple, almost like Ready Player One's like trailer homes, but like homes are like stacked on top of each other, built into mountains. You see what looks like all of these people like firing off magic in all different directions. Welcome to Enchantlick, the city of beauty and law.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
I just want to give a soft side note. I might mute my mic frequently because they're talking a lot and they're also watching a movie, and I didn't want it to pick it up on the mic.
You're all good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well,
What do you guys do?
We're finally here. Though it doesn't seem as though this city is built for walking in mind. We have one. We just have one of the wasp carts, right?
Yep.
Finley grows wings and flies away.
God, I wish changelings could do that. I'd be a changeling almost every campaign.
Could change. Oh yeah, I guess you can't add to your appearance. You could just change your appearance. That'd be cool though.
Unless you'd be an adling.
What the fuck?
What was that?
Fuck you, Brendan.
Oh, that was stupid. Why did that take me so long to get? That was almost was an adling. Shut the fuck up.
I still don't get it.
Brendan's a fucking minusling.
Anyways, so
He
what
muted
do you-
him.
I muted him.
Nah,
I
he
server
muted
muted
himself.
him.
You know what?
Wait. Can you get me one? I'll pay you back.
You get me one, I'll pay you back.
Can you get Marco one too? He'll pay you back.
So, guys, we're here at Enchantlick
Here,
now.
actually, Skylar. Do you want to just use my card for mine?
Okay. You know, that is a good question. Like,
Okay, thanks.
what are we supposed? What are we supposed to get while we're here? Like,
We're here at the city of Enchantlick, not only because we had found. Remember when you had looked, when you had spoken to the Villamore,
mhm.
you'd gotten that vision of green that being held with that fairy general. Well, we know she's the fairy of. We know she's the general of enchantment. So hopefully, we might be able to find at least some trace or sign of green around here. But other than that, we. What are the? Was there anything else specific for the resistance that we were here for as well?
There was. It is said, it was told to you guys that here is apparently blueprints to the palace.
Yes. I'm looking for that as well. And since this being the city of magic and law, beauty and law, it would seem that there'd be some sort of like bureaucratic buildings, but these spires don't look anything like they were built for walking or in mind. Like I look at like this, I look at like the stairs, and it feels like to us what slopes for wheelchair people are. Very off to the side and like kind of curvy and very out of the way.
You would see that some stairs to some buildings are like, they're so ancient that they're like wooden and falling apart. You would actually see some fairies fly by and go, "Oh man." One of them kicks one of the stairs and they fall apart. And they just fly away.
Fairies
fairies are
jerks.
Some of them might be.
Takes a page out of Moss's book and just starts climbing.
Pissing.
No, not really. Not really. Pissing.
These are my stairs now.
Oh.
Finley pisses on the fairy.
I turned the
Up there.
Good luck flying now.
I turn to Finley and I say, I hate fairies.
Every single fairy turns to look at you. Hey, what do we do to you, man?
So the haters.
Finley has almost totally just like ignored the fact that the fairy was an asshole and is just amazed. Are they like little tiny fairies, or are they like?
They differ in size. There's like really tiny ones, and then there are some that are like probably half the size of like Saldo. The biggest they probably get is probably the height of Saldo. Saldo's the shortest one, right? Or is that Finley?
No.
I'm the shortest.
Yeah, Saldo's the shortest.
Yeah, so the biggest they get is the height of Saldo.
I'm only an inch shorter than Finley, but
Did I say the
still
shortest?
that's still
You're
put me,
still
like,
the
real
shortest.
tall.
I'd say the
Puts me
short,
real tall though.
the shortest they get is probably up to your ankle, Finley.
I've only
In
ever
other
seen.
words,
Never mind.
yeah, you go.
Nope, never mind. I tried to
Your
say it like 4 times.
You go, please, please, please.
I've only ever seen these in books.
Really?
Pixie.
Okay.
What books have you read that you've seen or heard of fairies or?
Would they
pixies
be in books?
Yes.
Remember the one you said you read them?
I will say this, Finley. You have definitely, from knowing Finley and the books Finley probably would have read, you absolutely would have like adventurer novels, explorer books, like stuff that would have made you want to leave your mansion. Like you would have absolutely
More than
heard
I
of
already
like
did. More than the abuse made me want to leave.
yeah, but you know,
Wow.
adventure. God damn.
Your only you mean my only actual escape besides books?
You wrote it. But you would definitely
my
know a
old-
little bit about the stereotype of some fairies. Some fairies are mischievous. A good rule of thumb is the smaller they are, the more they are willing to let you walk off a cliff. In one book.
God, you're cold. No, 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 no. I don't want the cold hands. I'm so warm right now. Fine. Oh my god.
Take the cold hand.
Oh fuck! Go ahead. What's up? Sorry. It just got really cold. Go talk. Speak. Speak, boy. Speak. I'm talking to you guys.
Oh,
What? Oh, us. Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
No, I knew Max was talking to us, but the last thing was you, Max. The ball was in your court.
I said I've seen these in books.
and then Solder responded.
Oh, it sounded like you said it jokingly. Like you weren't being serious.
What books have you seen or read these in? I've been pretty out of my depth here in the Feywild.
Not many adventure novels and just journals. People talking about them. I didn't think they were real.
Well,
Well, you've already seen, after all the stuff that we've seen so far in this journey, it'd be a surprise if you didn't expect something to exist.
You got that right. Didn't think I'd be seeing people like this in my little camp I grew up in.
taking a look around, would you say it would be easier if we were to navigate on our wasp cart?
You can definitely go vertical, like upwards.
I also have a question.
But there's definitely no parking places.
I was gonna say the wasp cart needs like a place to park, right? We can't.
Yeah.
Like, it can't just like park it outside the window.
Eventually, the wasp is gonna run out of energy. It's basically like if it starts going up and carrying you, it's eventually gonna have to be like, okay, I have to go down and slightly recharge.
Yeah.
I also have a question.
What's up?
Since these fairies, like the biggest ones they can go is up to Saldo's, up to like half the size of Saldo. Then like, is there even any buildings or like places we can step in without like bumping our heads to the roofs? Since everything has to accommodate to their size.
Actually, most buildings around here are made like 3 times your guys' size. It
Wow.
seems like they are accommodating of even giants here.
I take a look at the stone.
I guess it's also funny because like, since most of them are jerks, they really decide to be bullies, even though we could literally crush them with our bare hands.
Fine.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that, Artarok. The magic that one can appear to hold is very unseeming. But taking a look at some of this exquisite stonework, it almost feels as though it's all been made to fly. I mean, if you imagine 3 dimensions worth of like traversal, then this sort of thing is clearly you'd want more space rather than less of it inside, right?
Yeah, probably.
Lilia would also be like, I concur. But what's gonna help us more? Going up higher or being lower? What's gonna help us with our honestly, Lilia would be like, I do have a question though. What we're kind of looking for, is anyone gonna know about it, or is anyone gonna be willing to help?
Finley, you have an idea of their temperament, or you've heard tales. How accommodating are fairies usually?
Ooh, would I know this much? How much would I know? Did I make a mistake saying that I knew?
No, you know what? I love this. I love that you know. In fact, make me a history check.
Word.
We're creating lore together.
It's like reading about Canadians.
I got a 20 plus a 6.
Oh my god.
You got a natural 20? Oh, that's perfect.
You know every
No.
single fact about fairies,
I
their
know
biology,
everything about
their
fairies.
magicology.
I'm laughing
All
because
their
I burped and
personalities,
Sky
the
started
types.
laughing. I know, I was gonna make a sexual joke, but I can't think of one.
You became a neural
Go
net
for
process, a supercomputer.
I know how
Do you
they
know how-
fuck.
You know how to
All
fairy
their
fuck.
rituals.
I know how to fairy fuck.
You know how to fey fuck. You kind of like think about it and you see all these fairies, and now that you're looking at it, those explorer journals might have had more like truth to them than you realized.
Actual documentaries.
And you start going back, you're like, okay, well if they were right, then let's think about this. Something you would definitely know with the hierarchy of fairies in general. Like I said, the smaller they are, they're usually the more asshole, but
Yeah,
That's because-
small motherfuckers are mean. I
but
say that
that's
as a
all-
small motherfucker.
I was, Max, I was literally about to say, yeah, because we know you.
Yeah,
It's because you're closer to hell.
exactly. You're closer to hell.
You mean the abyss?
The
abyssal.
abyss, yeah.
Like-
The abyss.
The
You
abyss.
Technically,
you
if
would
we're
also-
talking D&D terms.
you
Go
would
ahead,
all
Brendan, I'm sorry.
The ankle
Dude.
biters.
you would also know it's because smaller ones usually have to travel in swarms, so
They're
that
like
way they
bees.
can actually survive.
You know what I mean?
But the larger they get, the more nicer they are because they're more keen to speak with other races and people. But something that you definitely know about fairies is that fairies always have a affinity for something. Fairies have a talent and an affinity for something that they want to learn. They are born with it. So
Ooh.
fairies
Born with it. Folded by it.
fairies absolutely love something. They're all autistic and they love one thing.
Fairies are autistic.
All fairies are autistic and they all want one thing in their life. They all know
You know,
absolutely everything about one thing.
You know, I've only ever heard from my time when I was younger about the tooth fairy, which is completely like baffling to me. Like clearly like something of that kind wouldn't be real, like a fake creature that takes your teeth from you. I mean, just
Actually, she
imagine
lives
what
here. Do you want to meet her?
just imagine if that were a larger fairy. Like, what other bone fairies are there? I'll tell you what. I don't want to meet the
Cripple
skull
fairy.
fairy. I don't want to meet the skull fairy.
My father told me that the tooth fairy would steal your teeth if you were a bad child.
Were you a bad child?
No.
I mean, I was beaten all the time, so maybe.
Who's
Or
it?
maybe if you stopped being bad, you would.
This is taking a turn for the worst.
Finley pulls out a gun.
No, guys. Finley.
I look up and a fairy's been like sprinkling dust on me, and that's where like that out of pocket like burst came from. I'm like, what the?
Stop it.
Get off! Get away from me!
Who are you? Where'd you go?
Who are you? Who are you?
You also know that if a fairy meets somebody that loves their talent, there's a they basically initiate them as family. Fairies consider those who like share the same talents as them, love the same things as them. They are basically like one or two things. They are in love with them, like biologically, their body is like, oh, I now feel this intense affection to you. Basically, fairies have this feeling of 100 or nothing with their emotions.
Basically, like imprinting.
Yeah,
It's like if you're in the same fandom, but it's different whether you're kinning or not. If you kin the same character.
Ugh, don't ever say that word again. God, I just got that word out of my brain and now it's back in my brain. Kinning. Ugh.
I hate that was a
I
thing.
had to inflict some mental trauma to Finley real quick.
Oh,
But
Nicholas, you always inflict mental trauma on me.
one thing you also know about fairies, that since you got a natural 20, you know fairies always have a leader. There is always an archfairy, which is different from an archfey. An archfey is like a Feywild god, in a sense, the ruler of a Feywild religion of sorts. People can pray to them, and they have the same kind of stipulation of an actual god. An archfairy is basically the strongest fairy who governs the most power amongst a fairy population.
I also have a question. Does this go for... I don't know if this... Oh no, because then they would go for the entire Feywild. These aren't the type of fairies that you can't say your name to, right?
In the from what you have learned so far, in the Feywild, names have massive power. So just in the Feywild in general, names have power.
Okay.
But you know what? You would also know this. Fairies are some of the creatures that try to trick you into saying your name a lot. Especially the pixies. Pixies will find a roundabout way for you to reveal your name somehow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I have your name? Oh yeah, it's this. It's mine now, bitch. Can I please just have a moment of your time? What's up? Hey, get fucked! I stolen your time now.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah,
So then-
that's pixies.
So then we can't say our names, or we can?
It is up to you.
Ah.
I would probably say just to be a little.
For the time being, we should probably just figure out nicknames for each other, so we won't use our actual names.
Alright, so now, Saldo, you're Finley, I'm Arderock, and Arderock's
No.
Saldo.
And Arderock's racist.
Because it's technically,
Wait.
it's not our name, so...
Wait, am I Finley or am I Arderock?
You're Finley.
I thought I was
how's
Finley.
how's about
Wait, aren't I Finley?
Oh my
Now I'm
God.
just actually getting... No, I'm kidding.
You actually got me thinking you were actually confused. You hear
I have an
Simon
idea.
in the background Jeremy, do you want to be Simon? I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Different nicknames, you would say. What's Finley?
This is
You have
really
a name.
getting to you, huh?
Finley, you have a name that you would forsake, wouldn't you?
No. No.
If someone
I don't
comes
know,
to you,
Saldo,
give them that name.
What name?
Give them
What
that
name do you mean? What name do you mean? Say it. What name? What name?
I was going to just call you that name, but I'm looking back at my notes for it. Frantically, I couldn't find it. I didn't want to keep up the whole fucking session. I was gonna call you it though. I don't remember what your
If
dead
you
name
did, that would have actually given Finley a panic attack.
Fuck, what was it?
I know it.
I know it.
I don't know it.
Well, I hope you know it.
I
It's your trauma.
picked it.
Fuck, I have it somewhere. It's in my notes.
Anyways, back to the episode.
Yay!
We could
So-
also just not reveal our names. Just
probably just
my personal thought.
Probably just be best.
I plan on using a nickname, or maybe just nothing.
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 Oh,
Anyway,
let's see then. We're looking for some kind of. Where would you find like a bureaucratic or some kind of governmental building around here?
Well, we could always try to go to the highest peak of all the buildings. If we can even get there.
Well, we could try. Or how hard could it be?
Or we could
Or I thought it was.
That's what I thought he was doing.
He was like, or.
That's not what I was doing, but Jesus.
Just fucking out of no. We can always try looking at the highest peaks of all the buildings.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Session
we
has
have
been a
gonna
mess
say.
so far.
We have fun here.
You were saying Lilia?
Lilia was also gonna say, she'd be like, if we could also go to a library if there's one around here. Maybe that could
Finley's
be
neck
good.
snaps.
I think Finley likes that idea.
Jesus.
Whoa!
I got a 19.
You know what? With all those, you guys can definitely find one. You guys like start looking around. You would definitely notice a lot of fairies just kind of like flying around. You guys would notice this like quick the sun would quickly like disappear for like a blink and then come back, and you're like, what? And you look up, there's this massive swarm of pixies just flying out of one building into another, like really high up.
Look, they've got a book with them. After them. Get them. Ah!
The fuck?
Get those nerds.
But you would just be like walking up some stairs until eventually you would find what looks like it would be called the web in the corner.
Oh, so they talk to each other through the web?
Well, no, it is called the web in the corner.
They get
It
their
is a library.
They get their books on the web, Arterock. Duh. And they walk in.
Walk in and like step on the web, which is actually just cobwebs in the corner.
Care in mind not to step on anyone while we're going through.
Well, too late. I already stepped on an entire family.
What's that really soft screaming?
You hear that? Hear what? It sounds like tiny screaming. Turn off the radio.
The Bracken neck snap sound effect.
Jesus.
You guys walk in here, and this place is a like large library, like stretches at least like 50 feet tall, and you can see a good ways down. And each shelf, there's like balconies and like ladders to get up to each. There doesn't seem to be any staircases, so it seems like ladders is your only way of like getting up. As you guys are looking around at this like massive library,
Library? Is that what you said?
I say both. It doesn't matter. Saldo.
Yeah.
You would hear behind you.
It's the little fairies tap dancing.
In a library?
I turn around.
It's Finley tap
You
dancing.
would see somebody falling down from the wall.
Sorry, falling down from the
Fall?
wall.
Crawling down.
Oh.
You see someone that literally falling from a wall.
As you would hear, "Oh, hello. It's a
I
pleasure
already-
to meet all of you."
I already don't trust this one.
Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know how to feel about that.
Brendan, why?
Well, Max, time to take out your permit.
I don't want to fuck the spider girl.
It's a Drider. Is her name? Is her species name?
Is it? You would see as she would like crawl down from the wall, and you would see fully displayed on her thorax
On her spider pussy.
is EX009.
Oh.
No.
God, why is there so many things?
You guys would actually know this number.
Dude,
It was told to you by the rebellion.
yeah.
This is Eudora, one of the people they were searching for, and one of the people that they said is probably too late for her anyway.
Oh. Then, should we keep Eudora distracted while one of us talks on a walkie-talkie to let us know that we found her? To let their buddies know.
It's up to you guys, but she would crawl down from the wall and be like, "Oh, hello. It's so weird to not see fairies around here."
Is it?
Well, this is a mostly fairy populated city. How
Yes,
may
I
I
can-
help you?
Yes, I do see this place fairly populated.
Well, aren't you funny?
Sorry, don't mind us. We're traveling.
Don't mind that
adventure-
guy.
We're. Alright, shut up. I don't know if I'll just say this. I don't know if Solda's afraid of spiders, but I am. So I'm trying to not. And the thing is, she's not even like. This isn't even like. This is potentially a result of experimentation, which makes it. Which feels like it makes it worse.
Yeah, like she's
Imagine
She's actually
you're
wasn't-
just like fucking whoa spider legs upon ye. Like what the fuck? You're fucking spiders.
will be upon you.
I didn't
Yeah, I mean, that is true. Like, like who's to say that those spider legs on her are actually real? Like, if we take a closer look behind, like when she's not looking, we can see that they're actually sewn on.
No, it's the thing is like it would probably, regardless of. Okay,
I've been
so-
waiting so long for Nick to meet this character.
I can't look at her. I can't look at her. I'm sorry. She's cute and all, but okay, like forget the plastic bag over the head. The plastic bag over the
A plastic bag.
Solda's like,
for
here,
each
please put this
individual leg.
on.
Although that'd probably make her very skittish, you know, putting a plastic cup over her. Putting a fucking glass cup or something over her.
Where do you think we can find a giant glass
Okay.
cup?
No, okay, no. Wait, I'm a dwarf, I could forge one. Okay, sorry, no. I'm breathing. Okay. As Ararok finishes his joke to her, and Soldo snaps back from seeing that
Reality.
this is
Oh, there goes
Terra.
gravity. Oh, there goes Soldo. Oh, He's a dwarf.
I say, greetings. Are you the librarian here? We're traveling adventurers. We're actually looking for something. If you might be able to help us.
Oh, well, I'd love to help. Here, let me just set these down. You see, she puts some books down. As you see, she goes. As you see, these spiders come out of the table and just begin walking. I'm sorry, Nick.
They were there.
You see these spiders like crawl out from the crevices of this table and start moving these books to the bookshelves.
They're strong. They're
They have strength.
Imagine because the books are things that you use to kill spiders. Imagine you see a fucking spider like on the. Imagine you see a fucking spider. Imagine you see a fucking spider on the wall or on your desk, and you go to slam the book on top of it, and it catches it. It fucking catches it, and it throws it away. Imagine.
Hold on.
Oh, this just became funnier than I ever thought.
You're like, oh shit, spider. Here's a book. Let me just.
You see as she then comes out, and she comes in front of you guys.
Oh my god,
She-
I didn't know where that music was coming from for a hot second. I got really scared.
Brendan, that's the feeling you get when the spider catches your book. It was the Goku drip thing, I know, Brendan, because you muted sound effects.
Oh, the little kissy face or the like ooh face. Sorry, there's like side note D&D stuff going on too, because I accidentally just spoiled something about Joe's character's daughter.
You didn't spoil anything.
To them?
Honestly, you guys live together. I figured you guys talk about it. I've been waiting for Joe to yell at me.
No, they don't tell me anything about their backstory because they said it could spoil some of this session or the campaign. But they told Skylar, and Skylar had let it slip about. All he said, "You are in this." Yes, you are. Skylar said experiments, and I was like, "Oh." Because, like, we find out Namu is an experiment, and we're dealing with all of these experiment shits right now. And I was like,
Not working.
yeah, I figured this because Namu's an experiment, and I watched Joe's face just drop, and they were like, they got my daughter?
Oh, now that you mention it, like throwback to like when you guys actually flirt with the Tiger Woman. I can't even go back on that because like now I have to date Joe's daughter.
You do, because you learned Sylvan so that you could talk to her.
Uh-huh.
Swear to God, if he does not know Sylvan, like,
No, he's been learning. He
He actually learned it. He learned it.
Yeah,
he
he
learned
learned
it.
it. He knows it now. Finley's been teaching both him and Saldo.
it's good. I was gonna say, if he doesn't know by the time I get like Apollo joins at any point, Apollo will fucking single-handedly destroy.
What are your intentions with my daughter? Alright, but the library.
But
The
you
spiders put the fucking books away.
You would see Eudora would like walk out in front of you guys, and then she would spin a web and kind of hang upside down. She's like, "Sorry, this is more comfortable for when I'm talking."
How spooky does this look like to us?
Honestly, it's not that bad. She's just hanging upside down right now.
Yeah, Saldo is completely fine with it.
Saldo is completely fine with it.
There's a tiny voice inside Saldo's head that is.
The camera pans down and you see a large puddle in like right between Saldo's feet.
There's that's why is Brendan. There's a tiny voice inside Saldo's head that says, "This is a great idea." But moving on, we're looking for um, history and architectural books. You see, and I step forward.
Please direct us to your war crimes.
I'm something of an archaeologist. You see, with you know us dwarves and our stone cunning. We're looking for like history and architecture.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So history and architecture. You could probably find that in the. Well, are you looking on specifics at all?
Well, we've heard that there's such a rich history of the capital. There wouldn't happen to be anything about the capital of the Heart Empire, would there?
Let me check. As you see, she would start spindling upwards and just start
Ugh.
jumping
I bet Soldo
As-
loves this.
as she just kind of
is indifferent.
she just kind of looks around as she's like, huh. As she would jump back down with the strength of Spider. She would say, I don't see anything. But if you want ancient history, we got that, but nothing recent as of 20 years ago.
Anyone hear that loud cough?
It was a sneeze.
Oh.
And it was none of your business.
Yeah. You sick fuck.
She says nothing within.
What does that mean?
She said nothing within the last 20 years, or did she say like the last thing of note was 20 years ago?
She says that if you want ancient stuff, then we got that, but nothing as of 20 years ago.
Nothing is 20 years ago and back further is more than enough.
Sure thing. Though I will say, if you're looking on structure of stuff now, that's probably going to be a bit hard because of the massive changes everyone made after the attack from the Clover
Yeah.
Kingdom.
Yes, that with our newfound knowledge, we say like, oh yeah, we of course we completely understand with the situation regarding the Clover Kingdom. Talking as if we know all about it, just to curry favor.
Of course. Is there anything else you are looking for? You see, she would hand you books on the ancient structure builds of building this kingdom, some history of the Heart Empire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are you looking for anything else? Anything else I can help you all with?
What about you guys?
Any books you have.
Well, we have a lot of books. It's a library.
All of the
I'm
books.
looking for.
Oh, go nuts.
I'm currently searching for a book.
Again, we are a library, so we have a lot of books.
Do you guys
Guys.
have books?
Second verse, same as the first. This is a library.
Yeah, no.
That's enough for
I
now.
know that
That's
this is a
enough for us for
library,
now.
but do you guys have books?
And
You
that's
see,
it. Thank
you can see
very
your
much,
eye twitching, and
thank you
the
very
surrounding
much.
spider starts inching toward us.
Thank you very much, Miss. That'll be it for us for now. We'll be moving along, but if we need anything, we'll certainly ask you again. And I start pushing everyone away.
Just in case
Okay.
we need any books.
Just if you really need me, just string on one of the webs around the library. I can locate you. Okay, bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Oh God, I didn't realize
Thank
what was
you.
actually going on.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. You motherfucker.
How come you didn't stop us earlier?
I hear you click. That's
Sunburst. Kill it.
Hey, this.
I intend. Okay. Okay.
Was that toward us or the spider lady?
The spiders. Okay, with these books in hand, I less want to look at the content of the books and more so the authors. Any information within the bibliographies, anything that would point to like architecture or a sort of like this is an area where like most knowledge is like held or contained, right? I want to see if I want to cross-reference these books about history and architecture to see if there's any like discerning way to like point us in a direction here, you know?
Okay. Make me an investigation check. If anyone else is helping him, I'll give you advantage, or if anyone else wants to make the roll and have advantage.
Finley will help,
I'll
unless he doesn't need it.
Finley has a better investigation check than me, so I'll basically like give Finley the books because they're a lot more adept at like combing through knowledge, I presume. So I'll basically like as Finley and Saldor are going through these books, I'll help Finley, unless you want me to roll it. Brendan. I almost called you comics.
Wow.
Damn. Really hitting that YouTuber group, calling each other by the screen names. For promotional purposes. Either one of you can do it with advantage.
I'll leave it to you, Finley.
Word.
As we're combing through the books, I'm basically being
Ooh,
like,
I have
wanna look
advantage
for-
though, right?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Okay, because I just rolled a 1.
Oof.
Jesus.
Ooh, natural 20.
Again?
Hey!
You
Yes.
rolled a 20 and then a. Are you sure you're not a fairy? Because fairies are all or nothing, and you rolled a 20, a 1, and a 20 again.
Love it.
The most
20.
perfect advantage roll of all
Oh my
time.
god, if my phone could work, I could send this in the chat. I think it's 23 because I think my investigation is 3. Yeah.
When it's a natural 20, it's the best possible option.
Yeah.
You guys are like combing through this and just like reading this over while the rest of everyone's kind of just like sitting around making sure like nobody thinks you're suspicious at all. As Finley,
Yes, Dad?
you're kind of looking through this thing and you're like, wait a minute. In every single bit of history, when there is a major renovation on any part of the castle or anything having to do with the capital, there's always going to be a final plan sheet that fully details the full like complexity of the castle. And the person, like as you guys are reading this, you would find out a lot of stuff. For example, generals of magic have been a thing since the empire was first started, thousands of years ago. However, they were not always called the magical generals. The magical generals actually used to be the royalty until the Una Oife family had eventually taken over as full royalty.
Huh.
But it seems that the General of Enchantment is always the keeper of any plans having to do with castle, like final renovations and such.
Could you repeat that last part, Brendan?
It seems that the General of Enchantment seems to be the one that is the keeper.
Interesting. All right.
Being as the General of Enchantment seems to always be the one in control of law, which the General of Enchantment seems to be the one that is notoriously always in the same category, following with law. Law, sometimes some other stuff, but there's always just that main category. The other generals kind of spectrum out in other ways, but the enchantment one is always with law and keeping everything structured.
Law and order.
I'm sorry. I'm paying attention. I'm just also paying attention to Nala screaming in the background.
My door's open, she just won't come in.
Vampire? Vampire cat?
Yeah. Well, then I'm definitely not letting her in. She'll bite the fuck out of me.
Arr.
The door's open!
Nala.
She's so fucking stupid. She has the IQ
I love
of
that
one of her
cat.
toys. What are you... The door is open. It's just... It is literally slightly... You are...
Oh,
You know
Nala.
Look at me. Look at me. You are so dumb. You are so dumb. It was open. You could have just pushed it open more. You're so stupid.
Sometimes cats just let the bigger things do what they want.
Stupid.
If you try to climb my TV, I swear I will throw you back out.
Brain soupy.
I will actually close the door.
I think it's just a cat thing, because Moon will go and sit in my room when I'm out in the living room and just, like, scream.
Put my cat
Anyway,
on
I'm
the mic.
back.
That is an accurate recreation of a cat noise.
Alright. But yeah. That is... Is there anything else you're trying to learn through this?
Where these might be, where the General of Magic is in the city, or where there or anything regarding where we might find such plans, or is that might be outside the scope of the out of this cross
You know
referencing
what?
these books?
With a natural 20, Finley,
Yeah.
since you know fairies so well, you could probably come up with your own idea.
Oh?
With
Being one.
fairy hierarchies, like thinking about the idea is like, okay, well, if she has them, where would the prince be? And you immediately get this thought: if the general is a fairy, and fairies usually fall in archfairy, the most powerful fairy is the archfairy. And the archfairy is always at the highest point of the hive.
Interesting. Also, I fucking love that, and I fucking hate that.
The drawing?
That's absolutely so amazing in such a short amount of time.
Saldo is completely fine with this.
Saldo is completely fine with this.
You have to draw me. You have to draw me behind him, like in
Screaming.
You can't. Yeah, screaming and like shaking.
I
like,
should draw you,
in a-
but
in a
god damn it,
blur.
I closed it. I don't think I saved it.
Oh no.
Just
But I
take this
should've-
image.
I should just draw you in like the Family Guy death pose behind him.
Do it. Do it.
Please.
I'm loving the D&D doodles.
Hell
So-
yeah.
The and doodles.
We'll go to the very top.
Do you want to climb or do you want to fly?
How's about this? I turn to everyone. We don't have. We only have a line of communication back to the resistance, but I can. If we have a group watching the cart, we'll send a few others to go and explore, see if we could find these prints, right? And then I'll send for the cart to pick us up when we're ready to leave.
Doremi. All right then. Doremi would hold Simon and Lilia by the shoulder and say, "I'll keep these two." What? Huh?
All right, Saldo, Arderock, and Fiddly Arderock and I will stay here with the cart. You three go retrieve the prince.
Now we ain't doing that. I mean, if you want to do that, I won't stop you. I'll just have to roll to see how well they do,
Oh no!
or I can have you roll for it.
Oh no! I did no. Whoa! I rolled the 20. Whoa!
Show me proof. The first time I ever asked for proof.
Oh,
I
boy.
send you a picture, and it's not even on the 20. It's on like a 3. Like I didn't even like try to fake it.
You show me Max's picture of a 20.
But like
It's
you
for-
try to
it-
change the color of the dice, so it's just very like obviously
illustrate
digitally
the
colored
color.
over.
No. I what I did was I flipped it. I flipped it horizontally on the x-axis, no, the y-axis. So it says 02 on it.
Looks like you got a 2 on there, buddy. Anyway, so if you want to send them, you can, or if you guys want to switch it up, you can.
We'll go. We'll go along with that. The
Okay.
three of us will go, and the three of them will basically give us a lift up to the highest point that we can, and then they'll stick around until we send for them.
All right. Well then, let's go. You guys begin hovering upwards. It's a good thing you taught Simon how to fly this thing a little bit, because Finley's kind of one of the only people who knows how to fly it.
Finley has that the receiver button, right?
Yeah, it's the recall button.
The recall button. So could they just keep an eye on it, and then when we need it, Finley calls it back up? Or do we have to like leave that with them so that they can drive it properly?
What is the question?
So I was intending to give them ascending, to use ascending spell to basically say
Yeah,
like
you
we're
don't have
ready,
ascending.
we're ready to skedaddle now, like we
Okay.
need to go. I was intending to do that, but if Finley has that recall switch, or do I even need to use ascending, or could Finley press that?
Just
and it
press
would
that,
leave?
and the wasp would start flying. But you also don't know if you know it's magical. So anything that blocks magic could also block it.
Yeah,
Lilia
but
would say that.
in any case, anything like that would also block ascending as well. We'll
I'm
Is
just
there
saying
any-
this. I have experienced how Dazzle works. She's smart. Very smart.
Very smart.
Just, we should all be careful trying to take something from her.
True. How's about this? I still have those like bag of baking soda, right?
Mhm.
I say, like, if there's trouble and we need to get out of there, we'll either automatically call for the wasps to come pick us up, in which case you'll come by with them. If that somehow doesn't work, I'll try sending a sending, but if that doesn't work as well, keep an eye on like the tower, and if by some means magical communication does not work, I'll send out a signal. I'll spread out this this pouch of baking soda. Yeah, like a bag of flour basically. And you'll see this white smoke just like puff out of a side of the spire.
You know
And
what?
that's the signal for trouble.
That can help. All right. I'm just as long as we're all careful.
All right.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
What could possibly go wrong?
Great. Can't wait
I
for
know I
someone
never-
to actually accidentally die and then go, Brandon! I'm like, what?
It's okay. Soldo can bring us back to life.
Yeah, we're loaded.
Yeah. If you can pay for it.
We're basically gods.
We're basically gods.
I'm gonna.
It's tough to be it.
I've never. I haven't mentioned this to you guys yet, but I retire in just a week.
What?
I retire in a week. My retirement's just a week away.
Anyway, so you
I
guys.
have a-
Finley and
I have a
Arderock
child.
looking at the pile of bodies they just
Yeah.
brought to bring back.
I have a child. I have a child on the way. I have something really important to tell you guys. I'll save it for later. I'll tell you later.
Anyway,
How many death flags can I raise in a short amount of time?
I don't know, but it's as many devils I can add in this next room.
Excuse me?
But yeah, you guys, you're flown up as far as you can really go without there being like an issue. And it's not much of an issue. It's more of you guys don't want to raise a lot of suspicion to begin with.
Yeah.
So they drop you three off as you continue to walk up. As you continue walking up, is there anything you guys do, say to each other?
Guys, these stairs. There's so many of them. Like, I understand that they
Stairs.
just fly, so they could just go up the space of the banisters.
Mhm.
But I mean, come on. So let's just get this game plan of ours straight, all right? Because if she sees us, she's going to recognize us, obviously, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So I just want to point out, we're not, as much as I'd like to think we could possibly take on one general, let's,
Oh yeah, no, she'll definitely crush us.
let's prioritize more either running away or potentially what we might be able to do is we don't know where Green is still. I also feel like this would have been something to discuss with the other group, with the three that were waiting. That on top of us looking for these prints of the castle, that we're also looking for the the prince of the castle.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would have got a bigger reaction.
I'm laughing. I just muted to let you guys talk.
Sorry, I'm laughing on the inside. I finished. Hold on.
Yeah, I was thinking of Civil Water.
Saldo's just say it's like not only are we looking for the prince of the castle, but also the prince of the castle.
Oh, we're
Finley
gonna
hurriedly
die.
drawing. I've never drawn the Family Guy death pose before, so that's the best you got.
This is
Like
this
a
is
bean.
That's actually pretty accurate.
It's like a bean. Bean body.
It looks like his neck is snapped backwards.
That's what I did.
Someone just broke Nick's spine.
No.
I will say, Max. I will say the left arm is not typically seen because it's like laying
Yeah,
on
it
the
is.
other side.
I copied the picture of Peter from both arms are viewed.
No, yeah. Max is
Oh,
right.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wow.
stupid fucks.
What?
What did I do?
Why'd you say that, Brendan?
Okay,
God,
get out of my
Brendan,
fucking clothes, dude.
can't believe you'd say that, Brendan. My bad. I had a menthol effect, Mandela.
Menthol effects.
A menthol effect.
I had a menthol effect.
I had
Yeah.
a menstrual effect.
We have fun here.
Continue on.
Yeah, don't ever try to actually me sick, you sick fuck. Anyways,
We have fun here. We have fun here.
we have fun here.
We have fun here.
We have fun
We have
here.
fun here.
We have fun here.
We have fun here.
We have
that-
fun
I'm also-
You guys gonna say that over and over again?
I'm also-
No one was saying anything.
I'm also curious if we can locate or find these prints. They'd clearly be behind some sort of like magic. They'll probably be protected with magic. But I'm curious if we might be able to say one of us gets captured and then sent to a dungeon or something. Do you think that they wouldn't throw us close to or where Green it would be held, right?
That sounds like a long shot.
Look for the prince to find the prince.
I get it now. We have fun here.
We have fun here.
The fucking you can't say my joke louder when there's only 3 of us. That's not how that works, Finley.
Oh!
Ho, 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 he, he. Wow, wow, wow.
Are we gonna do
Yeah,
anything with that?
No, we're not
This is-
doing anything in this session.
That but I do think what do you guys think about
Don't both look at me.
what do you guys think about finding the prince, but then potentially trying to find Green as well?
Finding
think
the
he might
prince to
lower-
find the prince.
Do you think he might
I
be
get it. I see what you mean.
this conversation that goes nowhere continues
Yes.
and
I
that's the end
agree.
that's the end of the roleplay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm asking, should we let ourselves get caught so that we
So that we
they
can get
might
closer.
or just like one of us, or should we just prioritize on getting these prints first?
The print. I said we should get the prince because, like, even if we do get captured, there's literally no guarantee that they're gonna let us keep our stuff. And like, if their prison is like weak,
Ooh,
is dull enough for us to break out and
that's
find
good.
find
point.
Green.
Thank
'Cause-
you. That's why I'm bringing this up for conversation. That's a magnificent point. Thank you for that
Ha 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 ha
contribution.
ha ha! Ho 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 ho!
We have fun here.
We
Back to the stone
here.
print. Back to the stone print. Let's just
Um,
focus on getting. So I'd say we focus on getting the prince. We signal for them to come out. We'll hand them off, but then we'll take another look. We'll like while we look for the palace prince, we'll look for any signs of Green along the way, and potentially, ideally, we might be held here, or if not, maybe like somewhere on the lowest of levels. But we'll come across that. We'll address that when we come across it.
Brendan,
Does that sound good? Or do you have anything else? Did you have something you were going to say, Finley?
no, I did not say anything.
I got nothing. It sounds like a good idea
Stairs
to just get the prince and bolt.
God, these stairs are long.
So wonderful weather we're having, guys.
We have fun here.
We have fun here.
I'm just making sure y'all are ready. As you're walking up, you guys would eventually reach a point where the stairs stop, and you see what looks like this large, almost like entrance to a coliseum, but it's actually it's not going outside. There's a roof to it instead of like into a coliseum where you're like walking out, there's no roof, it's this large battle arena, but instead you're walking into this almost like Hogwarts decorated type area.
It's a pleasure dome.
As you would hear, excuse me. You would see this person
Holy shit.
fly out from a sort of darkened corner. You almost see like these like beautiful
Whoa.
like tapestries. You see as their wings flap, they come off of the tapestry, almost as
Whoa.
if they were disguised into it.
Whoa.
Wow, that's so magical.
As immediately they draw their bow at you.
Ah,
What are you doing here? State your purpose.
we're just passing through, right, guys?
We're looking for books.
I
Books.
look at the two of you say that, and I just kind of turn my head and look at you two, being like, "What the fuck?"
You see as this person goes, you search for books. You know what? You would know their gender pretty easily because this person does not wear any clothes.
Whoa! Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah, they're butt naked.
Woo!
More like bug naked. Am I right?
But you would notice that they're Ken doll down there.
Okay.
Oh,
But they do have tits. So you,
Oh,
So they're Kendall.
they're Ken doll.
It's like
They're
a
not
moment.
Kendall, they're Kendall.
It's like a moment of like someone accidentally looks at their tits and is like, "Oh god," and they look down and they're like, "Oh shit, wait, there's nothing there."
Yeah.
Okay.
Barbie?
Okay, I will make this incredibly quick, but this is a side tangent. Have you seen that viral video of that person who jumped into like a Bass Pro Shop
I seen
Bass
it.
Pro Shop
Yeah.
aquarium naked? It's a guy. No, it's a guy who like was doing this like strip thing. He jumped into the basically the
Skinny
like
dipping.
open aquarium of the Bass Pro Shop like fishing thing, naked, trying to like fucking make the libtards angry, but he's being flamed and he's being roasted because you cannot see him down there. And it's a him, it's clearly a him, but it's no body shaming here. He's a Ken doll though. like it's so small. It's insane.
I have not seen that.
Man, you could say, man, I like he's being flamed on the internet. People like comments are being like, man has his whole coochie out.
Anyway, this person goes, you groundwalkers have came all the way up here to find books.
I look to them and I say, question, did we bring those books from the library? Did we check them out? Or did we?
You checked them out. I would say that's what you did.
I look and I say, no, apologies for the misunderstanding. And I like elbow Finley and Rock, and I step forward. And I say, we're actually bringing these books to Dazzle. They're not for Dazzle, but actually, the one that she's, the new general. We've been sent to deliver these to help speed her up on the process of, learning the goings-ons of the architecture and history behind the kingdom, Krona. We were sent on an errand to bring these books to her.
You see, as
We were just dropping them off at the library, or we were dropping them off in her office.
You see as they go. You hold. Lime, Azure. As you see coming down this hallway, like, and you would also hear as you see these little army of frogs just hopping behind them. You would see 2 other fairies.
Oh.
This one.
God damn, so cute.
And this one.
Holy
Yo.
fuck.
Why do they all look so magical?
I think these are so. Ooh, is this the same art style?
Yeah, I found them all in Conglomerate,
Hell yeah, dude.
and
these
I
are
was like,
fucking
I am making a
gorgeous.
whole city out of them.
I think this might be my favorite city so far. They're just so pretty.
You see as they fly up,
How
they both also have the same deal. They aren't wearing anything. They have the same like body structure as this one.
Yeah.
She seems to be wearing like all these lily pads and like holding all these frogs. She's like, oh, hang on, I got you. Oh, hold up. Oh, you're hopping everywhere. Hold up.
How big are they?
They're just little buddies. They're just little
No,
frogs.
I'm talking about the fairies. How big are they?
She is definitely as tall as you.
Whoa.
These ones are probably about half your size.
Okay.
But you see as they fly, and you see as she goes, you two, first address me. You see as they would salute, being like, oh, hello, Miss Crimmy. Now then, you two watch the one that Dazzle takes care of. Am I wrong in assuming that they're here right now? No, they're not here. They've been gone for quite a while now. Yes, I believe they were summoned to the capital. Interesting. See, as they turns back to you three. You are here to deliver those books, eh?
Indeed, we're merely dropping them off for when they arrive back here. I mean, they're so important. We wouldn't bother them when they're so important in doing other things.
You see, as make me a persuasion check.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that because I accidentally rolled it onto my plate and it stopped.
Proof.
I believe him. Nick doesn't.
Did you
re-roll
hear-
often.
Did you hear did you hear the clanking?
No, but I know that when I hit plate, it's also like high pitched.
It went like this. It was like, oh no, it went like that.
Yeah, you can't hear it because it's so high pitched.
It hit the chili dog. It consider that a cock die.
Man,
Wait,
can't believe
persuasion
you're
you said?
pulling a Donnie right now.
He's showing us.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
16 plus 4,
I'm
dirty
goofing.
20.
I know you're goofy. You're a
Yeah.
little goofy goober. Okay,
That's-
so 6.
Oh, 91.
That's not
Wow.
a Nicholas. That's not a dice. That's a chili dog.
What was the chili dog? Don't actually.
Roll the chili dog.
Don't actually roll the chili dog.
What did you get? That was pretty great. It all stayed together. I think that's a natural 20.
You know what? Honestly, that's not.
No, but-
but we're gonna.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny is though I rolled a 16 plus 4 plus my 4 in persuasion.
Dirty 20.
I rolled the dirty 20.
All right. You see, as they kind of like think a moment. Lime, as your ma'am. Take these three to Captain Dazzle's quarters.
Thank you. We really
Make sure to
appreciate-
not leave them alone. Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
Damn, we're okay.
If I see them wandering alone once, they would point to the three of you. That'll be a light arrow through your skulls.
At least it's not a heavy one.
Do you say that?
No. You think I fucking say that?
Now get going, Earthwalkers.
Damn. Cripple.
Did you say
you-
cripple?
You see as she goes right back to the tapestry and almost melds into it. As you see Azura and Lime just come up to you, just like, hi! Oh, it's so great to meet people who use their legs to get around. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, you have a metal arm. You are truly one with the earth. Come on, let's go take you to where you need to go. And then, you know what? I'll introduce you to all my frogs. This is Fred. This is Fred 2. That's Billy. This is Margaret. Margaret loves Fred
Wait,
2,
the
but not
frogs?
Fred 1.
The frogs?
Yeah, the frogs. The
Oh my
frogs.
god, Finley is all over this. Are they little tiny frogs?
They're little tiny frogs.
Oh, Finley's like, oh, probably their metal hand because I don't know if you're applying this rule, but you can't touch frogs with a bare human hand. It could kill them. So Finley's like,
It's fantasy.
That's true. Could Finley like put their hand
Good
out
thing you're not a
and
human.
like
You're not-
have these little frogs like get to their hands?
You would see as you would hold it out to one that she named Timothy, and you see it goes "Wow," as it like
Wow.
hops into your hand. They're all fully trained. They love people, all kinds of people, because they're not racist. We have made that a rule. You are not racist. Say it with me. Oh. They all croak at the same time.
Frogs are not racist.
Oh
Man.
You would see Azure would just kind of be looking you guys up and down. And it's like, do you guys cast magic?
Azure says that?
Yeah.
Finley knows how to.
Don't you cast magic as well? Don't
I-
say. I thought we were not gonna say our names.
Oh, I don't say Finley, but
yeah,
I
Soldo. Didn't you cast magic?
I don't say Finley's name, but I'm only saying that because
If we're going by
I'm
our
curious-
rules, then you just said your name, and Arturok just called for me. No wait, he Soldo.
I'm so confused.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Almost
Whatever,
like
whatever,
breaking.
Elizabeth.
Breaking. That's not.
Okay.
Do you want to know what it is? I'll tell you.
kind of. I don't know if I should know now or not.
I don't know.
What is-
You know what?
What is it? Martha?
I don't know that I want to tell you because I feel like you're gonna say it. Okay, I will tell you if you do not call Finley by this name because genuinely it'll kill Finley.
No, I know. I won't.
Harper.
Watch it.
That's what it was. Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
what it was. Because when I worked over the summer, my teacher's assistant's name was Harper. That's why I knew it. That's why it was overridden in my brain because I knew an actual Harper.
God damn it. But breaking
Watch
away
Soldo
from
and
being
release the
just
Harper.
absolutely mesmerized by the frogs, Finley's like, oh yeah, I know some magic. And wait,
Cool.
and Finley does prestidigitation. Oh my god, I had a stroke.
I pressed it. I pressed the panini.
Press the panini, and they point their pointer finger up, and little sparkles come out of the tip of their finger.
You would see as Azor would just like they would clap, but they would only clap with their fingers. Just
Oh, that's so cute.
I can cast magic as well.
I'm sorry. I just looked at the D&D chat. Keep going. Don't even break away. Keep going.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I'm sorry. You had me too cute. I thought I could hold it, but then I saw it. Azor just kind of does that clap. It's like, I like magic. I've been good at it ever since I was little. That's why I have 6 wings instead of 4. I created them by duplicating them. My speciality is making 2 of things. You see, as she would pick up one of the frogs and just kind of like take their fingers and just like caress the frog a little bit to the point of where you see the frog almost like its skin is slightly stretching into the other hand, but the frog looks none like perturbed. As you just hear as there are now 2 frogs in her hand.
What just... I'm sorry. Joe just started talking to me. What just happened?
Azur basically said that they love magic. They've been really good with magic for a while. That's why they have so many wings.
No, I
because-
heard that. What just happened with the frog?
Oh, she picked
I
up a
came
frog.
back to... And now there's 2 frogs.
She picked up a frog, and then like petted it, and then just like like when you scratch like someone's head and you just like go like from a point and then just scratch downward, like you're spreading your fingers.
Yeah.
That's what he does, and then like as she's gripping back up, the frog does not react to this, but you see as the skin follows into her hand, and then you just hear, and now there's 2
And it's
frogs.
just 2. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you repeat that.
You're all good. As she goes, they go, now I have 2 frogs.
That's pretty cool.
That's why I have 2 Freds. Azura made me 2 Freds once, and oh wait, now I have 2 Simons. Well, what do I do with 2 Simons? You're now Simon 2.
Finley.
Do they?
Go ahead.
Does the copy not disappear, or the 2
Nope,
not
it is
shift
there.
back into 1?
It is just there.
Finley.
Oh, so I look at Azura and like look at the 2 frogs and say, so the multiplying is permanent?
Well, it hasn't ended yet.
And then I look over at Fred 2.
Finley really fighting the urge to bring out Rinley and Dinley. More
Do it,
birds,
do it.
more
We can have
birds,
multiple.
more birds,
More
more
birds,
birds,
more
more
birds.
birds, more birds. I
mean, I
just
could-
imagine this is just Arterock and Finley going more birds, more birds.
Saldo.
Slowly
like,
bringing
literally-
the birds out.
Saldo.
Like,
Uh,
like sometimes Finley and Arark have the same brain cell when it comes to like just messing around, and other times Zelda and Finley has the same brain cell when it's time to be smart. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Most times Arterock doesn't have a brain cell. Or Finley.
Sometimes
Or Saldo.
Arterock
Correct.
and sometimes Arterock and Salt.
I'll be right back. You guys keep talking.
Consistently has
Okay.
Saldo, like consistently has some brain cells.
Anyway, we gotta just turn over this way. And you guys would like be walking for a while. You would pass a bunch of these beautiful tapestries. This place is beautiful. You look out a window and you realize, like, you've been walking like for only a little bit for like flat hallway. You realize apparently you've been going up this entire time. And you look out, you are at least 100 feet higher than you were a few minutes ago.
Cool. That's
Just
Yeah.
moving that little way?
Yeah, when you're inside the Miss Dazzle created a new law that when you're traveling inside, you're actually going further up because traveling outside on the stairs is actually a lot more time. And it's more for architecture and keeping the history preserved.
cool. Of course.
I don't know why you... I guess since you guys probably haven't been here before, you didn't know that law. So it probably took you a lot longer to get up here and a lot more effort.
Yeah, we say as we flew with the bees. Looking at these tapestries as we're passing by, do we get the sense that they also might be carrying like some of these other like fairies?
Do you want to make a perception check?
Sure, why not? I want to see what the like protected this place is. That's a perception. The fuck is perception? 24.
It's when you look at things. You...
Saying where is it?
That's just an oxymoron. You are kind of looking at these tapestries, and by the way they are like made out, it almost seems like they're very different from the tapestries before. It almost makes it seem like it's so no fairies can hide in them.
Huh.
Like the colors are too like sporadic. Some of the stuff is too like monotone. Like all the fairies you've seen have like had at least matching fairy wings and colors to them. Like these two have exactly the same pattern of wing on left and right.
Yeah. So it looks like even Dazzle aims to keep people away from as far away from their office as possible.
So, what's gonna happen when she finds out from the other fairies that some groundwalkers were here?
Look, man, we left some. Look, we left a sign at the last general's place. We're already on the shit list. All right.
Okay. I was thinking about that, like, because I know they have your guys' descriptions, right?
Yeah.
You guys have
I want to make.
go
Sorry,
ahead.
go on.
no. Go ahead.
Talking with these two and building a rapport with them. How? What's the nicest way I could put this?
Can we kick their ass?
How smart are they?
Okay. Well,
Do they seem like kind of simple-minded, or do I get the sense that like if I make
you
casual
guys are traveling
conversation
with them
with
for a
them,
little bit. I'll say this. You would probably easily tell.
a little naive maybe?
Azure seems to know magic, but only one kind of magic.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really help with the intelligence. And also, Azure seems really just monotone and a little lazy. But Lime's really sweet. Lime loves her frogs. Lime knows everything about frogs. But nothing, like, when you ask her, it's like, so do you cast magic? It's like, oh, I haven't really tried before. She seems really sweet, but she doesn't really seem to have any other skills.
Do I get the impression
Besides
that
frog?
if we were besides
Yeah.
frog, that's her talent, it's her forte.
It's her
Frog.
cutie mark.
Frog.
Do I get the impression that if I were to talk with them, I might be able to get them to like slip some information, like
If they know anything.
So, what do you two do here? Besides help out Krima.
Krima? Oh.
Crimmy.
Yeah, Crimmy. Lime would just say, oh. Well, we just take care of little Chroma. Krona, not Chroma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of all we do.
she's the new one, right?
Well, we don't like to say that to her. We like to welcome her as one of us all the time, at all times. She had a really hard time, but she really turned around one day.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. She was really sad for like a while, and then she just stopped being sad. I always say to my friends, you just gotta stop being sad, and she really put that into perspective. But yeah, Lime would say that they take care of Lambtail. That is all they do. That is all they were brought up here to do.
Yeah.
You would even know. Azure would say they used to be a lower fairies. They used to live like towards the ground, and they were brought up here by Dazzle.
They're like the fucking. It's like Invader Zim. Almighty tallest.
Almighty tallest.
How tall or short people are. So as they're saying this, I'm like, oh, so you consider yourselves a sort of a Krona's friends, right? Or you're taking care of her, making sure that
We're her.
she's
Well, considering how strong she is, we're probably more like. I like to think we're friends, but we're more like her mates.
Well, you would know probably then more than anyone. That she probably came here with someone else.
Did she? It's probably that person she kept crying about. Oh,
Crying about.
Loogie.
Loogie. Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't really tell from all her weeping. It's really hard to it's really hard to tell what she's saying. Also, when she's throwing a tantrum.
I heard from Miss Dazzle.
Also, when she's a horse. She's a druid, from what you got.
Yeah,
She's a
yeah.
druid. She can turn into
Oh.
animals.
Also when she's a horse. I heard from
All the.
yeah, hold on. Rehab was supposed to be a fresh start.
turned into my
Rehab is
frog
supposed
foot.
to be a fresh start. Hi, Octavia.
I'm back. Hi, Octavia.
That was a long ass piss, Marco.
And
I
we're not
wanted to get a
explaining
drink.
at all what happened. Anyway, continue.
Well, explain what happened, please.
Continue
Well,
what
we've
happened.
basically just been.
This is why
we've
you
been
bring
hav-
your
I've-
headphones with
Saldo's
you.
been shaking. Saldo's been having a conversation with them, basically just trying to get information. They basically we've learned that these two are basically the caretakers for Lambtail, while she's been known as Krona, and that just what she was so sad and so very sad until one day she just stopped, and now she's Krona. But I'm asking about Loogie as they only recall Loki's name being.
What did this person look like?
I don't know. All I know is that little Krona talked about them a lot, but after
Very helpful.
after they started being all happy, they kind of stopped mentioning them.
You know, I think I remember hearing Miss Dazzle mentioning them as well. Do you ever hear them mention a Loogie held anywhere else, like here? 'Cause I know that Krona would know about them.
God, not the fucking giant dice.
Yeah, those aren't the cheese dice.
I
Rehab
I
was
think-
supposed to be a fresh start.
think
Did I get you with that still?
I don't
No,
know
Octavia
about.
quoted it.
Yeah, Octavia quoted it. You see Azure kind of be like, I don't know anything about Loogie, but I know Captain Dazzle has been talking about Prince Loki a lot, but he's dead, so I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, shows how much they know.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that the last thing the Fey world heard of him is that he died.
Yeah.
He died in the attack 20 years ago.
Threw me for a loop for a hot second.
I heard your
I was
gasp.
like,
It threw you for a lug.
a loog.
Loot.
With that, I say, oh yeah, of course, to Cilios.
Anyway, we're here. As you see, they just kind of like flat by and be like, all right, this is where not Lambtail. They wouldn't know that. This is where Krona's study is. Just head on right in. No, they would follow you. They are supposed to follow you. So they would open it, and you would open up to this large, this very nice room. It's a very nice room. There is one window. You immediately see a magic sigil on it, making up like the glass pane. And you would see all these toys spread around. You would see this little goat plushie. You would see a pillow, like this large pillow. Like this place looks. It looks super nice. It looks like a child's dream.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Anyway, let's drop off the books and we can get you guys back.
Oh, no. There's a misunderstanding. Half of these books are for Lambtail. Half of these books are for Krona. The other half are for Dazzle, for Captain Dazzle.
Oh. They are? Are
Do you-
you allowed to let them there?
Well, we're with you, right?
Well,
You're the ones guiding us.
yeah.
Crimmy herself said so.
Grammy did
So it'll
say-
be fine.
Well, make me a persuasion check with advantage, because these, yeah.
As I'm like talking to them, I kind of like nudge Finley and Ardrock. I'm like, why don't you two go drop these books? Like, why don't you go drop these books off? And I'm like, kind of throwing my eyes and like being like, take a look around. Like,
I would love to
take a look
imagine that
around the
these-
place.
I would love to imagine that these two like are fully aware of like what exactly you're doing, but not exactly. They just know that you're obviously nudging us somewhere. They just
yeah.
yeah.
I rolled a 24. You said
24?
advantage, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, 24.
24. Just making sure, what are you telling Finley and Arterock to do? Or nudging them to do?
While I'm talking to Azure and what's her name?
Lime.
Lime. As I'm talking to Azure and Lime, I'm just kind of like motioning for you guys to like go ahead and put these books like on her desk. But in reality, I'm saying like take a look around the room, see if there's anything like of note or anything interesting that like we're here for.
In
Although
Dazzles,
says that with his eyes.
in Dazzles or in Lambtails?
In Lambtails right now, because we're
Okay.
in Lambtails right now, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So,
we can do that. Wink.
all right. Arterock or Finley, make me an investigation if that's what you want to do.
Okay. Now, which one of us has the higher investigation, Finley?
Pretty sure Finley. You guys can both make it if you want.
I currently have a +1 investigation.
Yeah, but you rolled a 19. You
I
rolled an
have a-
18 the other time, big boy. You got
Plus 3. I got a 17. So 20.
Yeah, okay.
Dirty 20. Right?
Dirty
Wait,
20.
Yeah.
Oh, you were so close.
9.
You were so
9.
close. You were so close, Marco. I saw that. Almost to 20.
What'd you get, Finley?
20. Dirty 20.
20? Okay.
I got a
Damn.
17 plus 3.
20s love you tonight.
Yeah, for real.
You
looks-
as
It
Arterock,
looks like Saldo's luck all went into Finley today.
Saldo, you kind of like are talking to these two, and they're like, "Yeah, I guess that would. Yeah, I guess we should." You, Finley and Arterock, like while they're like looking at Saldo and like looking back and stuff, you guys are like quickly like sneaking around, just kind of like picking up stuffed animals. Like, is there anything here? Anything here? Anything here?
Like Finley faking
Arterock
the-
rips a stuffed animal open.
Finley faking like, oh wow, what's this? To like look behind things.
Yeah, Finley, you would definitely notice this first. You kind of like move the pillow up a little bit, you would see that it is stained a different color on the other side.
Oh.
You can definitely know what the stain is because your pillow is probably the same back home.
Tear stain pants.
Sorry, that was my fault.
I was like, I got a notification from Nicholas, and I was like, oh, like, what did he say? And it just pants.
I was supposed to be private. It was supposed to not interrupt. It was supposed to not interrupt the fucking session.
Love that.
You sent it while you were saying it. Tear stains, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Finley would make note of that and set it back down.
It's one of
You
6
just-
people.
You keep flipping through.
They're
You guys
aren't they watching us? No, they just saw us go into the room, right?
No, they're in the room with us.
Saldo is distracting right now.
I'm currently
okay.
distracted.
But you guys are trying to flip, like, do this as discreetly as possible, and you're not really finding anything. But Finley, you aren't able to really decipher it, but you kind of like flip the blanket up a little bit, and you would notice that there's writing below the blanket, like on the bottom part. And you kind of like look at it, and it looks like runes. But it's not how the normal runes look. These runes look almost like shoddily drawn on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Finley.
Yes. Yes,
Take
Soldo
the
across
bed.
the room.
Take the bed sheet. The bed sheets. I knew it.
Oh
The bed sheets are important.
God, we're not going back to the fucking bed sheets. Do you actually want me to take them?
I'm not having this conversation with you. This is something Finley has discovered.
This is definitely the throwback of a lifetime.
Runes on a bed sheet. I wonder if those are important.
Could I discreetly cut them, like that portion of the bed sheet, and shove it in my pocket?
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Fuck.
I see I'm
This is where I
imagining
roll
that.
low.
I'm imagining that they opened the door so that they're kind
Get
of
low,
like
get low.
in the Azure and Lime are in the threshold to the door, and Artarok and Philly are like are basically thing 1 and thing 2ing. They're like all around the fucking room while I'm standing outside the door so that like they are Azure and Lime are looking at me, and so I hear like a of like a dagger going through a bed sheet, and I'm like looking, I'm with bombastic side eye, and so I'm trying to really ham up this conversation between the two to really try and like keep their attention on me.
I lost my train of thought. I got an 18.
18. You kind of like see this, and you're like, okay. As you like take out your dagger, and you just like quickly try to like. As Saldo, you see in the corner of your eye Finley like doing this, trying to do it quickly, and you see Lime's like, "What are you looking at?" As Saldo, you're like, "Whoa, sure."
Hey, you had mentioned I don't think I ever got to mention I can do magic as well. Take a look at this, and
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Sunburst.
Sunburst.
Take a look
Sunburst.
at this. take a look at this.
We
And
accidentally blind one of the fairies. They cannot
I-
see anymore.
I hold the book. I open up the book that I'm holding.
Okay.
And I rip out a page in
Oh.
front of them.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're about to do.
Yeah, and then I mend it for them. And then
Ah,
I give it
and
back to
they-
them.
They're like, ooh.
This is precisely why Captain Dazzle sent us, because we're very we're a cut above the rest with delivering information. We really know how to speed things up.
Easy enough, Finley. You get that piece. It's a bigger piece than you probably think. It's not half the sheet, but it's like a good portion of the bottom. As
It's a sizable enough of a ripped bed sheet.
it is now a ripped part of the bed sheet. Yes. You.
Saldo, stop coming.
I look at
You know-
Finley. I look at
you know
Finley after hearing what Saldo is saying, and I say, "What exactly is Saldo talking about?"
Look at him. He's so happy with himself. You know what? With the amount of brick bed sheets you have, I think you could have a full bed sheet again. You.
Yay!
Eventually they're like, you know what? Let's just take you to her office. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's just all go now. Let's just all go now.
Yeah.
As you guys begin to head that way, as you head to the end of this hallway,
I just love the.
as
I just love the idea that like it's like here Finley, Honor, go into the room, and like immediately their version of investigating, Arterock rips a doll in half to look at, and
There's nothing in there.
And Finley starts ripping their bed sheet.
I guess
Almost
honestly,
just like-
I didn't think about it, but Finley totally could have just drawn them out.
probably, but I love this idea more.
No, well, it's just stealing bed sheets. Yeah, it just sounds more smarter.
Look, I find it to be really funny when people find different ways of doing things. I reward creativity, but
That's
you
why
guys
you
are
let
walking
Finley
down.
do so much crazy shit.
Probably. As you're walking, Finley, you would begin to hear.
Like the same ringing that I heard when I was holding
Just
the book.
this faint, not radio now, more like the sound of like a very soft, like a dinner bell, but it's like.
What is it, boy?
But only you can hear it.
Oh. That's no good.
As eventually
Yeah,
you
no
reach
good.
these large double doors with the symbol for enchantment on it. As you see these two go, okay, I'm pretty sure it's open. You see as they go to like put their hand on it, as you see three magical rings go over both of their hands. As you would see is like, you sure you have to go in here, right?
Well, yeah, we have to drop off the books for her.
Right, of course. As you see,
It's fine. You're with us. It's
Right.
just as Crimmy said.
They're gonna get in
Right.
so much trouble when she finds out that they led us straight into her fucking office.
Mhm.
We're
all
fucking
we're-
them over.
We delivered the books. That's all we got to do. Is we're doing exactly as we said. We're dropping off the books. We didn't say where.
Their retirement funds are going down the drain after this.
You see as they press their hands on it, as you hear echoing from the door, authorization of Lime Azure. Law has been fulfilled for the fairies to open. I, Lawmaker Dazzle's door. As you see, the door would open. Please make it quick if I am not here. I do not like people in my office and touching my things.
Please do
No.
not look under my mattress.
We know. Okay. Let's drop off the book. You would enter into this office. First thing you would definitely notice is she seems to have her own little library in this office. You know what?
Wow.
Why don't I just show you guys, actually?
Ooh. Room.
Room.
You guys would probably be more right here walking in. And let me put a little
Finley
fairy
jumps out the
friends-
window.
Okay.
I sit in the big comfy chair. Or yeah, I spin this globe.
They're gonna be real big for a second.
Finley's gonna be
Oh
climbing
god,
this
these
ladder.
fairies are giant.
Finley climbing
So-
the ladder. Boom, 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 boom.
I look through
Jumps
the
out the
telescope.
window.
No.
Okay, I'm done.
Parkour.
I'm sorry.
That there would be that massive book there. You would see this little spiral staircase. There's this
Big for-
walkway here.
Big for a fairy or big for us?
I would say Finley and Arterock could probably fit on. No, Finley and Saldo could fit on it. Arterock probably not.
What?
Fit on
Oh,
it.
the little stairwell?
Yeah, these stairwells and stuff.
Ooh. Finley would definitely, like, their curiosity getting the better of them, and they'd go up the stairs. Especially all the books, man. Books?
Easy enough. Like go over here and stuff. You would see as they would fly around. It's like, I haven't been in our office before. Don't touch. It's just like Lime. You haven't seen Lime be like, you know what? Let's drop off the book. Frogs are getting hungry.
Yeah.
Please, let's get out of here before we die.
You would also notice, like right here in this
Mhm.
little glass globe, you would see two little red frogs kind of hopping around, like
Frogs.
as immediately Lime would be like, frogs.
I was gonna say, hey, Lime, have you ever seen red frogs before?
Ooh, I haven't seen red frogs before. And you would hear Zord go, and she's stuck forever.
And she-
A robot.
I don't think Max even went to the kitchen. I think this is just.
No, Max definitely went to the kitchen.
Mm.
I heard the sound of cutlery.
When Max is on their way back, give me 1 second. I just gotta take my plate. All right.
Oh, okay.
Lime's distracted with the red frogs. I can
Fuck
take my plate.
you
real quick.
guys. I'm speaking again. I didn't even say anything. I just I went into the kitchen.
You know what we're hearing.
I know.
You know what? This is while Nick is taking his plate, I'm gonna send this photo in chat. This is exactly what Lime is, but switch the barking, but with frogs. The fucking guy on the floor.
But with frogs.
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 Frog.
Frog, 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 frog,
Frog,
dog,
frog,
dog,
frog,
dog,
frog,
dog,
frog, dog,
Bug,
dog,
bug, bug,
dog,
bug,
dog,
bug,
dog,
bug,
dog,
bug, bug, bug.
bug and frogs.
Bug, frog.
All right, Nick is back. But yeah, you guys enter in here. You just start like waltzing around.
As though I was doing the waltz.
Finley, you still hear that just faint, just little bell in like the back of your mind the entire time you're in here.
Does Finley say anything about it? I was just asking if they did or not.
No, I know. I'm thinking about it because I don't like. I want to tell you guys, but I don't know about these. I guess it wouldn't. Finley could just be like, "Is there a bell tolling?"
I didn't cast.
No,
I didn't
that usually only happens during noon.
want to take a look everywhere. Hold on.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Yeah,
god!
Just take a look everywhere real quick.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't cast a Toll the Dead. No.
Strange. Maybe my ears are just ringing.
Ooh, fuck.
I hear that, and I'm like,
How do I make it
I
move?
hear that. So if you click your character and you like begin to drag, if you click your character and you begin to drag it, right? And then you move it. You know when you click and pick up your character, it leaves behind a little like faded icon, and then you're like actually clicking and dragging the
Yeah.
the colorful one. If you right click, what it'll do is it'll bring up a yellow arrow, and it'll show you. And if you right click again, it'll add a point to that arrow, and you'll do it over and
What?
over and over again.
It just keeps. Now I'm stuck on doing it.
It just says open character for me.
How do you get it to go?
Well, you did it just now, Brendan.
Did I?
Yeah. When you
Yeah, don't
Wait,
you
so I
remember?
have to have just
right
select
there,
and move?
Yeah,
I
it's
can't see
moving-
it.
It's moving for us, but if I do it right now, it won't show for me.
Oh.
It'll show for you guys.
Is it showing for me?
No.
not
Oh,
showing for
oh, oh, oh! I figured it out. I figured it out.
Now if you just let go, it'll go for us, but it won't go for you. Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Well, that's
I see it.
Wow, really traveling for fucking what, 560 feet?
Okay, I'm sorry. I did not mean to derail. I just never knew how to do that.
Okay.
That was like core Finley walking around the office.
that was Finley with zoomies.
Are they? Would you say that they're distracted by they themselves are distracted enough right now?
They have autism right now, so yeah, they're distracted. they're
Who doesn't these days?
Finley, what are you talking about? A ringing?
It's like a bell, like kind of toll, right? Or
Yeah,
is it
it's
just
like
ringing?
It's like a ding 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 ding.
It's a
Or whom the bell tolls.
It's like a soft dinging, like a bell, really far away tolling.
Is it the memory?
The memory. Oh,
Yes,
the crystal?
yeah.
Ooh. Does Finley still have the crystal on them, or no? The crystal's in the bag.
I have the crystal in the bag of holding, but I saw those asking, is this basically the same feeling as if you got when you heard the other one?
Would it be, Brendan?
It is very similar, just a different noise. Yes.
It feels like it. It just sounds different. I'm just hearing things today.
I have an
Idea. Stop hallucinating.
I have an idea. I have a question. Can Finley make themselves look like a skeleton? Or do they have to be of because skeletons are humanoid, but do they have to be of like a humanoid like shape? Do they have to look like a person, or can they look like a skeleton?
I I feel like because it's it's appearance change, right?
It has to be like something like
Yeah, you have to-
substantial, right?
It's gotta be a because skeleton is technically an undead creature.
True.
Disguise
And plus-
self though.
Yeah, I feel like and I think I have disguise self, but I just feel like, because if I look like a skeleton, I gotta look like a little bone guy, you know? And I can't, I
Yeah.
don't think I can take mass away from myself.
Yeah,
True.
you could look like a zombie.
You could make yourself you could do that with like disguise self, but it would just be a visual illusion. It wouldn't be like an actual like physical change.
Yeah.
Okay, you say that you're hearing this bell ringing. I put my hand on your shoulder and I say, you know what, it's time. You need to figure out where that is. I'll stall them. Hop on Ardarok's shoulders and have him guide you around like where you like feel it coming from the strongest.
Ooh, that's a good point. Did my Finley move?
It
Finley
did.
move?
Okay, I was working on that the whole time we were talking. But Finley
Ardarok
nods.
and I have
Good.
you've seen it before. Ardarok and I have this thing where it's like you have a good sense of like where you're looking, where we're looking for something, right? Go ahead and like hop on Ardarok, see if you could find it. I'll keep these two busy.
Sounds good. Finley just launches themselves on Ardarok's back.
Whoa!
No, but Finley would come up and be like, hey, no time to explain. Just let me get on your shoulders.
Uppies.
Uppies.
Emergency uppies.
Quick, Ardarok, emergency uppies.
Yeah, sure. Hooah!
Hooah!
Hooah. Alright,
Uh,
so Finley would try to just guide Ardarok around. How do they not see any of this going on? Finley and Ardarok are acting a fool, and they're just blind to this.
I'm gonna roll to see. They're gonna roll with disadvantage. Saldo, what do you? Depending on what Saldo says, how do you distract them?
God, I say, so guys, we need to put the book, right? Do you want to watch me? Do you want to watch me as I put the book down over here? I bring them over here so that they are standing right here as I like put the book away.
Okay.
As I put the book on her desk. I said,
These
come
are
on, guys.
terrible distractions.
We still have to like watch you have to watch me put the book like to give her the books, right?
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, okay. They would both flutter over there. Finley, can you make me a perception check real quick?
No.
Okay, well then you don't find anything.
Yeah, I just.
You don't see it barreling towards you.
You don't see the
Oh
explosion.
God. Finley has their
Don't
AirPods
see.
in. No, Finley.
You don't see Oban coming back.
Jesus. 16.
16. You and Ardarok are kind of like walking around, and as you're like doing it, I'm gonna change my words. As
I
you're
was gonna say, as we're
walking
doing
around,
it.
as you're walking around,
I'm like 3 Finley's side.
you
Christ.
you would definitely feel its strongest. It's really funny. Over in this
God
direction.
Damn it.
You know, the desk.
The what?
Oh. I'm feeling it from over there.
Yeah.
Do you tell me that, or do you like? How do you tell me that it's coming from this direction?
I have an idea. Okay.
Apple.
Finley like taps Ardarok to let them down. And in a quick movement of a swift idea, Finley almost sprints over to the desk, fake trips over the top, just like Soldo, hey, by the way, and then trips over the top of the stairs, knocks everything off of the desk, gets up real fast, and is like, "Oh, wow, I'm so sorry. You know what? You guys go on ahead. I will fix all of this. I promise. I will put everything right back into place. I'll meet you out there."
As that happens, I say, you know what, guys? Let's drop the book off back on the other table where the red frogs were.
Fuck.
Frogs.
As I bring them over and I'm looking at Finley and I'm like, oh,
The frogs are not racist.
Finley just like shrugs, and they're like, I don't, like just mouthing like, I didn't know what the fuck else to do.
As you're doing that though, you're kind of like picking all this stuff back up, and the ringing is almost, you know how it's just like ding 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 ding, like you're starting to like feel that
Yeah.
as you're like starting to like do, is like, what the fuck is making this noise? As you finally find it, you just like move stuff around. He's like, God, what is it? You find this book.
I also
Book.
drop the bag of holding over here, so I basically hand it to Finley.
You find this book on imposter syndrome.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And living with the fact of you might not be who you really are anymore.
Weird. And that's where
As-
the droning is coming from?
As you just like feel you see that thread extend to the book, as you feel your arm yank, and does the thing again. It rips the crystal out.
Damn it.
Fuck.
False alarm. Finley's just saw a book that they were in that it retained to them.
God damn it.
As you see the book shuts and just falls over, as you have this crystal now that has the enchantment sigil. It looks just like the necromancy one. As you're looking though, you would see that like you're putting stuff back on the table, and you throw that crystal in the bag of holding. You see a safe located directly under the desk. Like there's a safe knob right on the bottom of it.
Ooh.
That is interesting. There's definitely going to be a lot of secrets in that safe.
Can I attempt to open it? Oh, I have the
Mhm.
lockpicking, don't I?
Yeah, make me a thieves tools check.
Fuck yeah, how do I do that? Whoa.
I believe thieves
Oh.
tools is on your character sheet, so just click thieves tools or roll the big dice plus the thieves tools modifier.
It's not.
Did I do a fib? Did I do a fib?
Oh, wait. I see it. Okay.
There it
It's on the bottom left
Plus
of your
4.
core sheet. Bottom
Ooh.
left of your core sheet.
Ooh.
You can use a luck point if that's what you're gonna say.
I'll use a lucky point because I don't like rolling on here.
All
So
right.
then it'd
Big dice plus
be
Golden
big
roll.
dice plus 4. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's just go with the 4. So I got a
Ooh.
2.
Okay. Finley, you attempt to just start like fixing this as your thieves tools break.
Awesome.
As you see a magic circle appear right over the safe knob.
Oh no.
Arterock and Saldo, you hear as the doors to this place shut. as the window also has a magic circle appear over it. The knobs on the door have a magic circle appear over it.
What? Why did we do this?
Did you touch the frog?
I didn't touch the frog.
You touched the frog.
Finley would take that moment of panic to like step over here and be like, what's going on? Or like more try over here. So it looks like they're over by the books.
You guys are confused as you hear a. It was quite a nice idea for you to attempt to steal from me, whoever you are. But I have pre-recorded this situation just in case anyone has tried to take anything of mine that was not theirs. I am always careful to make sure anything of mine that is mine is safe and sound, especially anything that would require this. As you hear a inside of this globe. As there's this spray inside of it. As you see the frogs just start going.
You make the frogs angry.
You see as these frogs
Look
start
what
to
you did.
slowly grow inside of the glass dome.
Oh, awesome.
As you see, she goes, I don't think these are frogs. As she backs away, you see as the thing explodes, as you see these two large frog-like demons start
Demons.
as they start getting up, and you just hear, oh, damn, that hurts. You see as these things appear from the glass.
Awesome
Fucking-
sauce.
It's time to roll
Oh,
initiative.
good. Roll for initiative.
Roll
for
initiative.
Fuck, ow.
You good,
8.
Brendan? I heard that.
You cannot be serious.
Damn. Hey, Marco, maybe if you use the dice I got you.
They're so tiny.
And they're
Brendan,
perfect.
Octopath. Octopath PTSD. Her.
Sorry. I tried to do the
Brennan?
frog. I tried to do the frog croak when I still have a sore throat.
God damn it. Brendan.
Sorry for trying to be cool.
You are cool.
You don't need to try, Brendan. That's
I'm not.
why you believe in yourself. The coolest thing of all is not trying to be cool.
Anyway, Finley, what was your initiative?
I got an 8.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Alright. Well. Enemies go first. Saldo, you're on deck.
Thank you.
These things gonna leap here.
Oh no.
They are in
No.
initiative.
No, please. No, this is so much worse. I knew I was like, I gotta get them away from them, but this is.
And this one is going to. How far can it move? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can technically leap here.
Jesus.
Alright. This one can't do anything unless. Nope. This one's going to attack these two.
Can I ask, at what point am I? Because I might go pee real fast. I just don't want to go if I'm going to be anytime soon.
You know what? I'll tell the initiative order right now because it's not going to matter much. The enemies go first, Saldo, and then the two fairies, and then you, and then Arterock.
Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I am not going to take as long as Marco. And
Okay.
I, unlike
Peas on the
Marco,
frog
can also hear everything that's going on.
Sure thing.
Finley pees on the frog demon.
Finley pisses on Arterock.
Oh, they have
Not
3
me.
attacks.
Why are you surprised at that, Brendan?
I forgot when I made this encounter.
God damn it.
Also, I don't know if I planned for these 2 to be in this encounter.
Damn it.
Okay, that hits one of them. That hits the second one, and hey, Marco, roll me a
Yeah?
d4.
Okay. D4, 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 D4.
All right,
2.
all right, he's gonna attack Azura again.
Oh no.
Okay. 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 How do I want to do this?
No.
No.
Already?
You guys know their occupation. They aren't that strong.
Finley, come back. Stop pissing already.
You
The frogs are racist. Who could
You-
have seen this turn of events?
you
Brendan, can you
see
hear me from here? Can you hear me from
Yeah.
Yes,
you-
you're
you see
Can you hear me
as
now?
this-
Can you hear me now?
yes.
Yeah.
Can I use a lucky point? Can I use a lucky point?
To give a disadvantage?
Yes.
Yep, you can.
Okay, then I use a lucky point. Okay.
It misses Azura.
In the middle of fucking.
Yay.
Oh god.
They are both very hurt, though. I will say that.
No, I fucking bet.
All right, Saldo, you're up.
Oh god. I'm gonna move up here. Can I past? Fuck! This is just gonna be the hardest. I'm just gonna have to give it a try. I'm gonna cast banishment on this guy.
Charisma saving throw?
Yep. Spell save
Alright.
DC 16.
Okay, and just to make sure, what exactly does it do?
Oh, here.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, did I hit it again?
Target remains still until the spell which is pointed to target. If the target is native to the different plane, and concentration 1 minute. Okay. It saves.
Oh, fuck you, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here. Spiritual weapon.
Place that baby on the board.
Yeah. Damn, they're just really doing nothing for me to like. I can't taunt. I can't taunt. I don't have a taunt. I'll place it right there.
If it helps or makes you feel any better, I was gonna plan on doing Vortex Warp to get the frog. I was gonna do it for the fairies, but they're too far apart. I was gonna bring the frog to me, so that you can get the fairies away from the frog and to a safe area. Like, I don't know, put them under the fucking table or some shit.
That'll be when that happens. That'll be helpful.
Yeah.
As for right now,
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it helps.
as for right now, 24.
24 to hit. That hits.
Yeah.
You know what? Azura's going to use her special ability.
Oh, double.
She is
Doubles.
going to allow you to double the dice.
Oh shit! Holy fuck!
So
double
you now
damage
do
dice?
2d8. Yep.
Shit. Do I take what I roll and double it, or do I like roll it twice?
You now have 2d8 on this attack instead of 1d8.
Nice.
So for example,
five.
if you did fireball, you would double the dice to.
Yeah.
Fireball. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
9. 14 damage.
14 damage. All
Yeah.
right.
And that is the turn.
All right. You smack this thing in the back of the head. You are. Okay. All right. It is now their turns. They can't really leave. No, they can disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right here. Disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's going to fly up there. She also has 30. So she's going to keep moving over that way. All right, that is their turn. They have no attack. They only have special abilities, and that's all they got. Finley, you're up.
As this happens, it starts like wailing on them. I say, "Run away!" As I basically like run. I run up to this this frog, this racist frog. Try to banish it. It doesn't work. So I'm like, old reliable. As this spectral hammer like coalesces behind it, just bonk. I try peaceful resolution with go away, but it doesn't
Go
work.
away.
They never
So
want to
it
go
doesn't
away.
They never want to go away, so I just hit them with a hammer, and then they make them stop.
Go away.
Gotta hit him with the hammer, make him stop. Finley, you're up. Ardorak, you're on deck.
I know better
Yeah.
frogs than you. Bully was never like this. Well, that one time, but
Sorry, I
was
am thinking. I have two things that I want to do. One I feel like I do all the time. So I feel like, ooh, but they're frogs. They might be. Oh no, this is acid nut. Sorry, I'm doing mental maths. I was thinking they're like frogs immune to poison, but this is acid. So, can I
You're gonna get high.
yeet this arrow to this guy?
Hell yeah, you can.
Hell yeah.
Let- Make a ranged spell attack. So roll d20 plus your spell attack modifier on your spell page.
The spell attack bonus.
Yeah. to
I
hit.
got a 13 plus 6, that is 19.
That hits.
Nice.
Let's see if it saves a Constitution saving throw. No, wait, that's acid. Never mind.
it doesn't even make a saving throw.
Yeah, no, it just keeps taking 2d4 acid damage on its turn.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, roll 4d4.
4d4.
Ooh.
That's the diamond? Or not the diamond, the
That is
pyramid?
the triangle. Yep.
Yeah. 3, 1, 3, and 2. 3, 1, 3, 2. You said 4 of those, right? 4d4? Okay.
You send out this acid arrow as it just flies and hits it right in the chest as it just as it kind of just like tries to smack it off, but it just starts to sink into it like its underbelly.
Oh god. Like, I was expecting it to like croak.
And
Did you just say I take 4d4 damage?
44 damage?
44 damage. No, I said you take 44 damage.
all right, is that your turn, Finley?
Yes, I think that's really all I can do.
All right, Ardorak, you're up. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Not knowing how strong these frogs are, I decided to you know what, screw it. I use rage anyway, and just go full ham on this frog in front of me. Like, not only full ham, I use wait. Savage attacker.
Crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
All right,
I
attack him,
full on-
baby.
I full on destroy this guy.
You lock him in a room.
That's a miss.
No,
A rubber room. That's a miss.
what?
That's a miss. Roll
And
your
what-
second attack.
Okay.
Savage attacker is only when you hit.
14.
14. That just hits.
Hey.
It was savage attacker. If you want to try to get higher than 13, you can.
Okay. It's the damage type, right?
Yep.
No.
All right, we'll take the 13. You run up to this thing as you just carve into its chest, and you hear. As you just slice it open, you see as it starts to bleed this purple ooze.
Oh, nasty.
You're nasty. That is the end of that turn, and it's back up to the creature's turns. You are the only thing in front of this creature. It's going to attack you, Saldo, 3 times, and this one's going to attack Ardorak 3 times.
Sure thing.
Heard.
If it dares.
What is your AC?
What did you roll?
What's your AC?
My AC's a 17.
17. I'm bad at math. Sorry. Hang on. That's a miss. That's a hit.
That one's also
That's a hit. Wait, what?
Another
2 hits. 2 hits.
shield.
No. It tries to bite you, and then you just kind of dodge out of the way. You're like, shit. And then it just like grabs you with both of its claws. It just sinks into your sides. All right. Let's.
You ever get shocked at school?
Yeah.
Where, like the kids were like, "It's a shocker," and it's like, "Fuck you, Brayden."
Fuck you,
This is harassment.
Brayden.
Fuck you, Brayden.
Don't name your kid.
Don't put your hands on it. Don't put your hands on me. This is harassment. It just shocked me. How much damage did it do?
Sorry. 8 damage to you, and I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh.
You need to make 2 because it hit you twice.
Constitution for what? That's a natural 1 on one of them. And
Okay.
it's an 11, so I rolled 3 ones. I rolled a nat 1,
All right.
and then an
So
11.
overall damage, you take 18 damage overall. And okay,
Yeah. Okay.
we're gonna see this thing hit Ardorak.
Oh, that's it? Just fucking mystery constitution?
Mystery Constitution.
What the
That's a
fuck?
hit.
Don't fucking, don't
That's a
fucking
hit.
just tickle the balls and leave. What the fuck's this all about?
That's 3 hits on Ardorak.
Wait, what's happening?
You just got hit
God
3 times.
Damn it, Ardorak.
Oh, goody.
All right, I'm just gonna tell you all of the. Ardorak, I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Why? 17,
Okay.
22.
Okay. Just gonna tickle the balls and leave. I'm gonna
Say
tell
that
you.
again?
No, let Nick go on his rant.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna tell you all the damage you take overall.
Okay.
Alright, so that. Alright, overall, you take 12 damage.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
It's already halved.
That's a relief.
Alright. And okay. Okay. As they end their turn, you see as some of their wounds start to slowly heal.
Oh no! Oh no!
Not fully healed, but they
But
start to heal.
Healing. What about the one with acid on it?
That one, I must generate the damage! It might actually cancel out the regeneration, actually.
He takes 2d. He takes 2d4 extra on it at the end of its turn.
It negates the healing. Alright. Saldo, you're up.
Sick. Nasty. I'm gonna have it roll a Constitution save.
What for?
Just for oh, you know, anything now. Since apparently we can just have them roll.
I love being a DM. I'm gonna be the exact same player, I hope you know. So he can just do anything now, can't he? What do you do?
Sorry, just laughing. I'm gonna use a channeled divinity on this motherfucker.
Heard.
So I'll take double damage
now.
next time it's hit. I'm going to just gonna move this like this, just to feel special. And then I'm gonna hit this guy for advantage.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Alright, that hits.
Sick nasty. Woo! I rolled an 8 for on the D8, so I don't get the double roll of the dice, do I? I don't
No.
get the double roll still. 13 damage on this guy.
Alright. You see as you not punch him, you hit him with your warhammer.
Bonk.
As you hit him before and he seemed hardier, but now when you hit him, it almost seems like he's lost that like mass as you like slam your hammer into him.
Huh. I imagine that, like, the last turn he bit into my shield and I like raised it up, but then he used his like arms and like stabbed at my sides, and so we're basically just wrestling now. And as I'm like, haha, I've got you now, I say with his claws stuck in my body. and I just kind of, you just see a hammer just bonk 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 and bonk on the back of the head.
Go to sleep, 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 go to
And
sleep.
I'm yelling,
Go to sleep.
and
Go to sleep.
he's gnawing on my shield as I yell to Finley, and I say, let Arterock hit this one. Like, help! Help me! Let
Oh, I was
Arterock
gonna-
take care of the other.
I was gonna
The
say, like,
killer
what
is
do you mean
escaping.
help?
Please help
Help!
me.
The killer is escaping! Help!
The frog is racist. The
The frog is racist!
The frog.
I'll be right back. Gonna go use.
Roll a hit with the hammer.
How
I
you
did.
gonna-
I
why are
rolled a
you using the
13.
bathroom again?
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
yeah,
man.
spiritual weapon. I hit with. I hit
It'll
with
be
13.
quick. I promise.
Oh, okay.
I did 13 damage. I rolled a 20 I rolled a
Oh, the channel divinity. Okay, yeah, I completely forgot.
I used my action to use channel divinity, and then I used my bonus action to hit with the hammer.
All right, easy enough. Okay.
now
It's
it's
their
really-
turns now.
Oh yeah, yep, it is their
Fly
turn.
up. Fly away.
You fly away.
That's the end of their turn. Finley, you're up. Or
Okay.
your deck.
I would like to, I'm gonna vortex warp. I do this all the time, but I like
Mhm.
this move. I'm gonna vortex warp, gonna do the, oh shit. Damn, I can't do this. Cause what I wanted to do is vortex warp and then hit him with my mace and then use a bonus action for arcane weapon and have the mace have like acid on it. But I feel like the hitting of the mace is considered the bonus action.
Yeah, that you use your entire turn to do that move.
Yeah.
And vortex warp is a whole action on itself. Could have run up and throw it. You could just run up and fucking chuck it at him.
You know what? That is true. Actually, I take back
What's
the
your-
vortex warp. I'm
Okay.
just gonna run up. I wanna do.
Remember, you have your auto hit with your you have your greed gauntlet still.
That is true. I'm just trying to decide if I wanna. I guess I will do the arcane weapon because the acid is still affecting him, right?
Yeah, it's affecting him. Yeah.
Okay. So then I want to put acid on my weapon. Because this says, choose one damage type. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder. I think acid would be good.
Okay.
So I'll run up. God, how far is it? Oh, I forgot that I have to change things. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run and just yeet it.
All right.
I'm
I
gonna-
think you can get like right here.
Would running be the action?
Run. You have movement, bonus, and action.
Cool. So then, can I run, catapult it with arcane weapon on it?
It's
Or
a
is
bonus.
that-
You know what?
Because arcane
Heard.
weapon
Do
is a
it. I
bonus
like-
action.
Catapult's the only issue because it has a weight limit.
Right.
But you know what? You catapult your mace all the time. Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I will give you
yeah.
a caveat to this, though. I will give you a caveat to this. It's gonna make the saving throw to catapult. If it hits, I will let you add an extra D6 onto the 3D8.
Ooh.
However, if it misses, then the whole thing misses. Oh wait, unless you did your curiosity thing.
I'd like to do that as well, if I can.
Yeah,
if that's not too.
You know
much.
what? You know what? You can because you still have your reaction.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Using your whole turn, you hit this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Now roll me 1d8. No,
Okay, I'm back.
1d6 plus 3d8.
Plus 3. Oh my god. All right. 1d6
Wait,
I
what's
got a
being
6.
catapulted?
and then 3d8. 8. 7. 8. So I got a 6, 8, 7, and 8.
Yeah, that's enough. Finley,
Yeah.
you grab your mace. You have not done this kind of ability for a while. You click, boom! You catapult your mace with this arcane weapon magic onto it. You see as it flies through the air. You see as this thing ducks out of the way, as you have not used the Avarice Gauntlet for a while. As you reach your arm out, and for a split second, you almost see this like shadow catch the mace and throw it back at the frog creature. As it hits it in the side of the face, the creature's head explodes.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Okay.
It is dead. As you see your mace begin to fly back at your hand, you see the shadow disappear slowly, but it definitely lingered in your direction.
Could I
It's
make
all
out
gone.
the like shape of it?
No, Finley, you cannot make out with
I
the
would-
shadow.
I don't want to
I-
make out with my uncle.
I would
What?
allow you to.
What?
I would allow you to if you had any actions left.
Ah, fuck you. You did that on purpose.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I dipped out for a second, and I was literally I couldn't hear anything but the music playing because you guys couldn't hear. All I heard when I came back was I don't want to kiss my uncle.
It's because Finley just did a
Marco's
thing.
weird.
Marco's weird, and there was a shape, maybe Oban, we don't know. But I said, can I make out the shape? And Marco said, no, you cannot make out with the shape. So I said, I don't want to make out with my uncle.
I was trying to do a funny.
No, Marco.
You're not.
That's
funny.
incest, Marco. I know you're into incest, but I'm not.
No.
Yeah, you'd like Oreo, Mia.
Marco's... What?
Anyway, Marco, your your turn.
I have arrived back on time. How come the frog is purple?
Because you're gonna get to do basically a natural 20 if you hit.
Oh, sick. So guaranteed 20 if I hit. Okay, in which case I go nuts on it.
Go fucking nuts, dude.
Savage attacker again. Gonna get the highest damage.
I'm gonna get the highest damage. No, that's a miss.
Please.
That's a miss.
Oh, you're serious. This is just too.
You know what? You know what? She's gonna use her special ability. I've been waiting for a moment when she would give it to someone, but everyone's been killing it. And also, Ardorak already got Azur's. She's gonna give you. She's gonna give you Leaping Lucky,
What is that?
which means you get one more chance on your attack.
Please don't fail me now. I want to leap. 25.
There you go. You can re-roll the damage for Savage Attacker.
14.
There you fucking go.
Yes, thank God.
So
I
that's
got leapy.
20, 23, 25. You just did 25 damage.
Wow.
How do you want to do this, Ardorak?
I don't know. Like, I'm starting to feel God of War-y. So, or like how would she feel if like I literally tear apart this frog with my bare hands?
Do it, dude. Go nuts.
Okay, sure. Like, sorry, new friend. I probably gonna traumatize you by tearing apart this frog. I rip this frog's mouth open, grab his tongue, and pull it so far that it rips us out of his throat. Then I proceed to choke him with it.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus
Oh, that's
Christ.
barbarian shit. That is worth 25 damage. As you shove it down, you see as
Not like choking his mouth, like choke his throat around it like a noose.
Oh, that's even better.
Like
you
you
just like
pulled his tongue out and are choking him with his own tongue?
Yeah.
you feel as this creature's tongue like is choking it dies, and then you like rip even more, you sever its head with its own tongue
Jesus Christ.
as this thing
Yeah.
falls and dies.
God damn it.
What was that?
What?
That was the sound of all the magic leaving the doors and stuff. Everything becomes unlocked.
Oh, all right, cool. As I drop the frog ton.
I run over to Finley and I say, "What was that?"
I don't know. There was a safe, and I thought maybe there was stuff in the safe.
Shh, don't put the safe in the bag.
The safe is the desk.
Oh, the safe is the desk?
It's literally the knob is the under part of the desk.
You think there's any way you could get it open?
It had a magic circle on it.
You know,
I say, sorry. What are they gonna say?
um,
Are you too safe? Are you too okay? You're
yeah,
hurt.
we're good. I think what she's trying to say is we need medical attention. We're just going to.
No. It's all right. I'm here.
You just.
I'm gonna cast. Oh, go on. Never mind. No.
You,
Don't look at that.
you three just. We trust you. You saved us. We'll just be right back.
We'll stay here. We won't move an inch.
We trust you. You see as they both fly off very quickly.
Guys, we gotta hurry up. They're gonna call the cops on us.
Not even. Don't even fucking. Hey, Brendan.
What's up?
How sturdy is that window?
How what?
How sturdy is that window?
From the looks of it, it looks like less like glass and more like magnifying glass. So it's pretty thick.
Yeah, never mind. Oh, sorry, Finley. Didn't mean to climb on top of you.
Now instead of my shoulders, Solo climbs on Finley's shoulders.
Finley's thieves' tools are broken, right?
Yep.
Can I mend them?
Finley has an extra pair that they won at the games.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yay!
I do.
Or like we
But I
got
mean,
our
Go.
if you want to mend them, I wouldn't mind.
I'll let's hurry up with this.
Whoa.
Let's focus on it. Ah. We both moved. I cast guidance on Finley.
Easy enough. All right, Finley. Do a thieves tool check, and you get a +4 plus another D4. And you know what? I'll give you advantage as well because Saldo's technically helping.
Okay.
Technically.
Wait, am I using the new ones or the ones that are mended? I guess it wouldn't make a difference, huh?
It's the same thing.
I channel divinity the lock so that it takes double. It takes. It takes double the lock picking roll.
How many lucky points do I have? I
You have
used
one.
2.
You have one left.
No, I have. Oh, I do have total. Okay.
You get a total of 3.
Can I use a lucky point because I just rolled a 1?
Well, you have advantage, so you get.
Oh, I do have advantage. Okay, phew, I got an 18.
And then plus a d4.
Plus a D4.
Oh, plus a D4. Oh,
Because
So
Two.
you have
so
you got
20,
2, so
30, 20 plus the
plus the
Thieves
4, so you got
tool.
24.
24.
Dude, you're just getting fucking.
Finley.
you're
You
just
know
ones or-
what's
ones
better
or
than
20.
24?
Finley,
25.
25.
the DC for this lock was 22.
Fuck.
Whoa.
You just barely crack this thing as you see a folder falls out. This is a folder that is labeled for the eyes of generals only.
Ooh.
Should we?
Do you open it?
Finley would look up to Saldo and Arderok, and then go to open it.
Congratulations, guys. You have found the blueprints for the castle.
Oh my
the Heart
god!
Whoa!
Okay, close it all back up. Close it all back up.
Okay, yeah, like just yeah, like after a second that we realized that this is a prince, we immediately plot our escape because realistically we know that the fairies said that they trust us. We have no idea like how long we have until like people will start finding us here.
Finley, you would also find what looks like a vial with a tooth in it.
Not a tooth. Oh my god, the tooth fairy!
She's the tooth fairy the whole time.
She's gonna steal our teeth.
She is the bone fairy. I knew it. What did I tell you?
Yeah, we all look at each other. We suddenly realize we're in the lair of the tooth fairy, and then we take a closer look at everything and realize that everything in this room is made out of teeth.
Everything's
guys,
teeth. Our teeth
as
start
you're-
falling out.
As you guys come to this stuff and you're like, okay, we got it. And now we just got to try and convince. Whoop, whoop,
Oh fuck!
whoop.
No. Oh god, this is the jailbreak scene.
As you start to hear a lot of loud flapping down the hall.
Hey guys, you remember my joke about jumping out the window? I think we have to jump out the window.
I think we should jump out the window.
And you know what's great?
I'm gonna-
Is I have bed sheets.
I'm gonna close the door and I'm gonna like hold it locked as possible. Open that window.
Open that window.
Open the door, or I'm gonna throw rocks at your window, you dumb whore.
I throw Finley. I have the bag of holding now with and I assume we put the documents and the
Yep.
enchantment orb in there, Finley.
Yeah.
So I throw. We can cast spells in here, right? It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cool. So magic. Finley, call the wasp. Summon the wasp. And I'm holding the door closed as best I can, and I'm hoping that the Finley or Arderok is opening up this window.
Finley's literally at the window trying to open it up. Wouldn't Arderok be better to hold the door closed?
Arderok's not doing anything right now.
I was gonna say I scrambled to block the door with as much stuff as I could find.
With
Easy
your
enough.
body!
But yeah, but with the desk too, and the other stuff like the globe and
As-
the telescope.
You know what? As you guys are like freaking out, trying to find different ways of like block the door, open the window, block the door, you guys see as 4 light arrows explode through like pieces of the door.
Oh my god! I opened the fucking window. Please let me open the goddamn window.
Make me an
Arderok,
athletics
wait.
check to try and force this window open.
Oh
Arderok,
my.
you've got it, right?
And Finley, why don't you like catapult like a rock or something like to straight through the window and break it?
Hold on. You know what? Finley, out of the way, and I take my warhammer out, and I have mason's tools, right?
Yeah.
Can I like instead of the window, the hinges of the window where it meets with the stone?
Yeah. You know what? You and Finley places it down, and you just smash your warhammer down as the entire window like shatters off the side of the wall and starts falling. Finley, do you call the wasp?
Yes, I summon the wasp.
You
I summon the very fact that I'm a man.
you click the button as you see a little bit of a dirt cloud from like super far down as you know it's coming, but it might take a second.
Oh no!
Okay, guys.
Oh, Brendan, can I? No, it has to be a fixed spot, doesn't it?
What?
Can I vortex warp us onto? No, never mind. I can't. I just read it. Unoccupied space. I was gonna vortex warp us. Oh. I have a crazy idea. Can I put? Does it have to be flat on the floor, or can it be like I can put it on the side of this wall, this castle, and we
I have
jump
ruled.
out through it?
I have ruled that you can do that.
What is it?
Okay.
Putting a vortex warp on a wall instead of like a floor.
So, my idea is I put one on the floor in here. I put one on the wall outside on the castle. We jump through. We jump onto the wasp.
That wouldn't be any different. That wouldn't be any different than if we were like just jumping out the window.
Yeah, but if I put the vortex warp down close enough to the bee, then we have a better chance of jumping on him. Instead
how
of jumping
far-
out of the window and hoping that we land on him. Because he's not going to make it up in time.
We still gotta. How far does your vortex warp reach? Because we
Arterock.
still have to.
90
We
feet.
still have to.
Arterock, as you are holding the door closed as they are making a decision, you take 10 damage as 3 light arrows just fire into your body.
We have to decide now. What are we doing? We are vortex warping or we are jumping out of this window?
Can you vortex warp multiple people?
Can I vortex warp multiple people?
I believe it only says 1 person at a time,
Fuck.
right?
I could buy him a little bit extra time. You guys go on ahead.
It doesn't. It doesn't say specifically. You magically twist space around another creature. You can see within
Another
range.
creature.
Yeah, it's 1 target. If anything, you go. Let them know what's happening, and I'm going to Arterock, you got this. I'm going to. What I'm gonna do, Brendan, is I'm going to like look around to see if there's anything like valuable, like any more valuable, like that's here.
Are you
before we
serious?
basically dip. Yep, I'm serious.
All right. I need to know exactly what's happening. I know Arterock's holding the door. That is the constant that I know. I know you're looking for something valuable. Finley,
I don't want to leave
Are
you
you-
guys behind.
Then grab something and let's go.
All right. Fuck it.
all right. All right, Finley and Saldo, make me investigation checks. Arterock, you're going to be taking a few more hits.
Yeah.
Oh.
13 plus 3.
That's
That
a-
is 16.
16. What'd you get, Saldo?
You said investigation check.
Yep.
That is a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Saldo, you're trying to look around and you're like, I can't find anything. Sorry, I'm looking at your potions real quick. Okay.
Is there like anything else in the safe, or is it just a folder and a vial?
It was just a folder in that vial. As you guys are looking, Finley, you don't really find anything valuable, but you do find a book on how to make a new potion.
Oh.
Take it.
I take it.
Easy enough. You take it, and Arterock, you see as you're holding this door, you guys watch as a light sword explodes through Arterock's pelvis.
Oh no.
Arterock,
Not my,
His
not my
dick!
crotch.
His dick!
Arterock, you
Yeah.
take 30 damage.
Oh,
Is
no.
he still raging?
No.
I rage again then.
You were not saying you were raging. Unfortunately, you already took the 30 damage as you guys see this light sword just sticking from one side of his pelvis out the other side of his body.
Ooh.
Okay, then I look down and see my pelvis sword, and then I rage. 1 out of pain and 1 out of determination to keep the door held back.
if you guys are keeping this up, I will allow both Finley and Saldo to make another investigation check.
Oh my god, guys.
How is
If you really want to find something
7.
valuable, you better make it count.
how is could I make an investigation check, but also as a bonus action cast Healing Word on Ardrock?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, sick nasty. And I'm also going to use my ring to buff that up. An extra
Heard.
D6.
Heard.
So that's Healing Word is, let's see, sick nasty 4 plus 6 for 9. He gets 11 health back.
All right, you get 11 health back, buddy.
That's 11 health for you, Ardrock.
Yay,
And
that's
then-
still 53 in total.
And I rolled a 19 in investigation.
All right, you rolled a 19. Finley, do you want to continue investigating?
Yeah, I had rolled a 7 unless you... That was earlier when, like, you said roll.
You want to do a lucky dice on that
can-
7?
No,
You do a
because
luck-
I only have 1 left.
All right, so you got a 7. Saldo, you're looking and you're like, okay. Looking for something valuable. You know what, Saldo, roll me a D100 real quick.
Got it. Oh, wow. 44.
God damn it.
44? Okay. I need to find something real quick. You find a scroll of vampiric touch.
Oh, shit.
What does that do?
I have that as a cleric. I have that as a cleric of the Grave Domain. Basically, you can cast Vampiric Touch. You slurp some vitality from someone else.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I was crazy once.
Finley, you're looking out the window as you see the wasp starting to come up. If you want to jump now, you can try to jump. But if you want to wait for him to get to the window, you gotta wait 2 more rounds of Ardrock getting hit.
If any of you guys have any more healing stuff, now would be the time.
Don't
All
you
right,
have a,
Ardrock, you take 10 damage.
don't you have a?
Okay, yeah, that's still good.
Don't you have a? Is that 10 damage halved because he's raging now?
5 damage.
There you go. Don't you have a bottle of healing, a potion of healing, Ardrock?
Wait, don't I?
You are the most selfish cleric I've ever seen.
No, I'm asking because I didn't know because I have a potion of healing, but I didn't
No, I
know if
know.
you had one. I'm not
No, I-
selfish. I literally just healed him. Fucking, what are you talking about?
I think
I'm gonna kick your ass.
I think I do. I don't remember.
Say
I don't know
goodbye
if
to
I
Mars.
actually wrote that. I don't know if I wrote that down.
If it's not written down, he doesn't have it.
Oh, never mind.
That's the rule. If it's not written down after he gets it.
Yeah. I cast. I'm gonna cast a healing word on him, as a 3rd level slot.
All right. All right.
So-
Do you guys continue or do you jump?
I'm gonna keep looking.
Yeah,
know
you
what,
know,
we're-
full send. Like, just you guys keep searching. Like, I already
We're-
got healed. How much?
Yeah,
Did I get
we're,
healed?
loo- we're looting this place. We're fucking picking this place clean dry. All right.
I'll
How's that
keep on.
Wait, actually, Brendan, how's that door looking? If I
It's
cast-
starting to like.
If we
I'm
cast
rolling to see how much damage it's also taking.
If we cast
it-
mending on the door, will that like impede that?
It'll cost one of you an investigation.
Oh, like the investigation will be us looking at the door.
Well,
Well,
the
we-
investigation would be you healing the door.
We cast mending on the door. Buy some more time. Here, let me heal Ardarok.
You already healed him.
No, I know I didn't. Well, I didn't roll for the.
Oh
I didn't roll for it. I mean, unless you're gonna say he's healed all the way, then by all means.
no.
Fuck the dice fell. Where is it?
Pick up the dice while I'm literally getting stabbed with arrows and swords.
He gets healed for 26 health.
What?
Wow. Whoa there.
It's 1d4
2, 3,
plus.
4, 5, 6.
Okay, wait. Actually,
yeah.
hold on. Wait, actually, Brendan, let me ask you this. It's 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Huh?
If I'm rolling at a higher level, do I add my spellcasting to each
No.
d4?
It's only once because you're only adding on extra dice.
Okay, so then he gets 16.
Okay, you get 16 health. That makes much more sense.
Okay, this was
There
literally
was an
back and
extra
forth.
Yeah, there was an extra
1,
2 5s
2, 3,
in there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah,
Alright.
I'm back to 64.
All right, so is anyone healing the door, or are we just more investigations?
Just, like, who has the higher investigation?
I think
Finley's
I
gonna
do
hire.
too.
So I'm
Okay,
gonna,
you want to investigate while Saldo quickly
Yeah.
fixes the door?
Yeah, I
I'm
can
gonna
do
run
that.
back. I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna hold the door open. I'm gonna hold the door back as well as I cast mending on it.
Easy. You guys are just holding it now. All right, Finley, give me that investigation.
19 plus 3, that is 22.
All right, can you make me a D100 roll?
How?
Just it's the two tops.
Oh. I was like, what? I don't know why I was so confused.
Eh.
Meh. 50 and a 7.
57. Okay. You know what? I think that should be enough. Finley,
Yeah.
you're kind of looking through all this stuff and you're like, come on. And you're like, you kind of like get around. You know what? You would start looking through this book, this large book. He's like, it's got to be something around here. And you would see the symbol for greed in Dazzle's notes.
Can I don't think I have time to read the page, but can I pull the page out?
If you want, you can just take the whole notebook.
I'll just take the whole. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that because there's probably even more beneficial stuff in there.
Easy. Take the notebook. Saldo and Ardarok. Saldo,
Yeah.
you're about to get hit with a natural 20.
No.
Alright, heard.
No.
You're still gonna get hit though.
No.
You take 10 damage. As Ardarok and Saldo, you're holding it back. Ardarok's like, hey, they stopped hitting me as you start getting pelted with arrows through the door.
Ow.
Ow!
Alright, you guys have one last round. Are you gonna jump or is this an investigation?
Can one of you guys just, like, find something for me? Like, for something for me to use? Because it sounds like you guys, like, Found stuff for
We're
your
not-
guys to use.
No, this isn't finding stuff for us. We're just literally like picking as like at random.
All right, fair.
Unless you want to. We're not fucking kids at a candy store, Arterock.
Ooh, I
We're
think
not
Arterock
shopping
would
for our-
like this. Pulls out a sex doll.
No.
Ooh, you know, Finley, this scroll of vampiric touch really goes. I think I'll take this. You know,
I think it goes with your eyes, you know? Oh, Saldo, do you think Arterock would like this? As he's literally being pelted with arrows? Jesus Christ, Arterock! You gotta get your head in the game.
hold on, Brendan's rolling. We gotta hurry.
I can feel an ammo in my kidney.
I hold so much power.
Hold on, Brendan's rolling. He's not enjoying the roleplay right now. So, I'm going to make an. I'm not gonna hold the door open anymore. Is it a whole turn to mend, or can I do that
There's
as a
a whole
bonus?
turn to mend.
All right then. Guys, we gotta get we gotta get ready to go and jump. It's oh wait. Where's the fucking thingy? Thingy merbob. What the
What?
hell? I'm trying to click the thingy.
What thing?
Here we go.
Oh.
Yeah. That much distance to clear in order to get to the window. Yeah, we gotta go.
All right. Is this
and I'm gonna-
are you guys getting ready, or is this the last turn to look for something?
Last investigation, I grabbed some random trinket as I
All
make
right.
my way to the window.
Finley, Saldo, make investigations.
15.
15,
Ooh, 5.
5. Saldo,
You know
roll
what?
me. Oh,
Hold on. I'll do a lucky point so that I can find
Heard.
something for Arterock.
heard.
Thank you.
I got a 15.
15. The last two things you guys find are a crystal and a compass.
Got it.
Goody.
As you see the door, Arterock, explode right in front of you.
It's Arterock's
You are
got
pushed back.
Heaven
Arterock,
gave
okay,
an angel.
Arterock's holding onto the door and like it's a double door. I'm imagining, so that they burst to the fucking other side.
As you see leading the charge, who broke and smashed down the door, you.
Yeah, it's
E.
Kill them all!